Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is time for us to be jumping in to another round of some good old Warframe. Hello and welcome back, one and all. How are we all doing today? Hello there, Joker. Hello, Gorilla. Hello, Cosmo. Hello, Elio. Hello, Hawk. Hello there, Adamalik. Hello, Korokop. Hello, Crown Ladybug. Hope we're all doing well where we are around the world. Warframe Return of War. There is certainly some bugginess going on today, this week even. There's certainly a little bit of bugginess happening, isn't there? For anyone who hasn't caught the PSA, and should have by now I'd hope, but for anyone who hasn't caught it, the Kahl mission is broken. I've yet to get to it. Good job, DE, but it's fine. We'll crack on with things throughout today. We'll crack on. Hello there, Zach. Hello, Max and Mudge. Hello, Vladim. Hello, Pavlova. How are we all doing? We will, of course, be jumping onto the sortie to get us started. And we've already got a couple of people wanting to join in.
Well, 4 months and more onwards.
Absolutely, Korokop. Thank you very much for reaching 4 months already with your subscription there. I appreciate it, my dude. Here's to much more, absolutely. Let's bring in Bax and Badge. Let's bring in Cosmo. Let's bring in Korokop. And there we are. That's a squad. Just like that, that's a full squad ready to get cracking on with the sortie. But what is the sortie today? Also, I should probably actually activate the ticket command. Up. There we are. Excuse me. Ticket command activated for y'all. So, yes, today's sortie. Just to click off there to get rid of whatever NPC would chat at us. We've got a spy mission with cryogenic leakage. We've got a mobile defense with augmented enemy armor. And a disruption with enemy physical enhancement. Not a bad selection. We can absolutely do that. You know what? I can probably just stick with my Yeet Loki. For a spy mission, Yeet Loki, yeah, it should work just fine. There we go. Alright, and in case you missed it, the drones are gone. They are tucked away safely in the inventory until I can decide exactly the best way to go ahead with them for now. Because they were causing quite a amount of strain on the computer. I didn't realise quite how much it was, but yeah, especially when it's up on the stream as well, they were causing a fair amount of performance issues. It was kind of stacking together, and that's to be expected when you got, what, 300 animated things pathfinding around. You don't even get 300 enemies on screen in Warframe missions, so yeah. Going to say, might I suggest the Dormer Zone? That's certainly a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. Hawk saying, Ken, have you noticed that in augmented enemy armor sorties, 100% armor strips don't fully strip armor? I hadn't noticed that, but I guess it shows just how those ones have been coded, doesn't it? That the multiplier is a straight up multiplier, and so the multiplier reductions are having to fight through that multiplier first. Fair enough. Helmet configurations, good question. Let's have a look. What have we got in the helmet configurations, Max and Madge? What have we got? Cheers, Tom. I've got today a Hydroid, a Wisp, and a Garuda option. The Hydroid one is secondary damage and immunity to status effects. Wisp is secondary critical chance and 1000 armor. Garuda is offering 100% ability duration and 75% reload speed. Yeah. Alright, now Korokop wanting One Punch Atlas. Korokop, why do you want One Punch Atlas for a spy mission? I won't be punching, I'll be doing a spy mission. Why would you want it now? In fact, that will be a terrible time to showcase it regardless, so I'll just put that one off actually. Now would be a terrible time to have a One Punch Atlas. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Crow. If I do put the drones into the Dormer Zone, they'd be there, but then, you know, we'd have to go there to visit them. Joker's saying, don't know if this is rules, because I'm not actually specifying a frame, but I want to see the best frame to incapacitate disruption targets. Not sure which one to specify. A few different ones do the trick.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly
I'm no longer here. Yeah, a few different ones will do the trick, but really depends what you're looking for. Also, headshot. Oh, let's get rid of that. Oh, that roll speed. If I didn't get stuck on stuff, you would really see that rolling. Why are there so many lasers? So yeah, this is my Yeet Loki build. It's incomplete thanks to Archon Shards being a thing now, but he kinda do go burr. Indoors is probably one of the worst places to try and experience that. He kinda do go burr. I think I missed a headshot there. And also I somehow rolled backwards. Reload that. Pop, pop, pop. Invis up. Get rid of you. What am I stuck on? How did I... Apparently that gap you can't slide through. And I got electric rocked. Okay, that was all round weird there. It just kind of said nah. But it's fine. This one done. That was weird. First, just getting stuck here. This is a gap you can't go through, apparently. This is not hitbox spawn. You can see why I thought I could slide through here. You know? You can see why I thought I could. And then after just moments of doing the hack, it's like, actually, no, I'm going to take you out and give you electric rock. Set off the alarms. That was a bit weird. Guess I'll be giving Loki all the Parker shots. I'm thinking it's probably, you know, the most ridiculous use I can do with them, and therefore the right choice. This is, after all, Yeet Loki. I have invested mobility, I have bullet jump bonuses. If I get a headshot, I've got even more. If I do a wall dash, I've got even more. He's kind of built to just bullet jump as much as possible. Obviously, confined spaces makes it limited. Bunch of spy vaults so hard they spit out data. Pretty sure that's not how it works, no. Alright, what was the next mission we got then? It was the bubble defense, augmented armor. Sure, let's bring Atlas to that one. Have I tried casting speed on my Lavos? Yes, I have, through the use of the operator ability. But yeah, as you can see so far, I've got these in here just for meme purposes. Particle velocity, particle velocity. It's not really adding a lot, generally speaking, considering that I also have Firewalker on here for loads of bullet jump, Proton Pulse if I really want to activate it for loads of bullet jump, Arcane Consequence for loads of bullet jump, and we've got Infested Mobility for loads of parkour. I've got, you know, quite a bit happening in terms of parkour on this one. There's a reason it is Yeet. Alright, Atlas. Let's grab you. Let's grab the, what's it called? Broken Scepter. Because I believe that is where I have my stat stick for him. Yep, there it is. Might as well go Naramon. And is this a one-punch suitable setup? This is not, no. This is a low-strength, high-range setup. But one more efficiency? That is not more efficiency. So we can go with that one. How would that Loki build work on Vault? Identically. It would work identically. There's nothing special about Loki aside from the fact that Loki is Loki. He's not exactly doing a lot anyway, so it was a worthy pickup. Nice looking Atlas. Cheers. I haven't really put much effort into him, but cheers. Oh, they were saying, did it not work? Did what not work?
This is a mobile defense mission.
That's mine now.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for
Oh, having just played Yeet Loki, this feels really slow. That is really slow in comparison. Alright then. Punch. Yeah, I need to build up a bit of combo. Need peeps to punch. He is dead, cannot punch. He is dead, cannot punch. Need peeps to punch that aren't being punched by other people's guns already, because you really wanted a one-punch Atlas. This is as close as we're going to get right now.
Here! Oh my god! Wait, are they here?
Thanks, Tom.
Engineer, engineer.
Seriously, can everything stop dying if I get to it? I think my Sentinel might be doing more of mine. There we go, we're getting a little bit more happening. As you can see, it can kind of punch through stuff. It can kind of just smack. Eventually it kills them all. Eventually. It probably doesn't help that these guys have bonus armor at the moment. That is definitely going to be reducing the damage dealt.
Find one and patch me in.
This is not exactly a build designed to get past armor. But 171,000 damage for a single punch, that counts. As you can see, it does have a bit of an AoE to it as well. And that, despite having a group of enemies there, is not the way I want to go. We've got Quintus asking for an assimilate Nyx, trying to think of a good grouping ability to add to it, but to... Oh, I should have paid attention. It's like trying to think of a good grouping ability to add to it, but too many options. Well, I mean, grouping abilities, you've got Ensnare or Airburst as your two big pickups. Airburst if you don't have duration to spare, Ensnare if you do. It's pretty much the big ones. I know some people like to also go for Nidus' Lava, but I just don't find it reliable enough compared to Ensnare. If you can go for a Nidus' Lava build, you can go for an Ensnare build that's just better usually. Still haven't quite maxed out the combo, but that's okay. We're getting damage dealt. Oh, Vauban Bastille. Vauban Bastille is not an assimilate Nyx. Oricom. I don't know what kind of gotcha you thought that was, but... No, that doesn't work on an assimilate Nyx. It's an entirely different Warframe.
Area completed. Move on.
Yep, so we'll grab that one. I'll just jump to the next location. Core Horizon? Yeah, I know there are other grouping abilities, guys. I am aware of the existence of other grouping abilities. They tend to be less effective at grouping. That's the point. Yes, they can group. If you want to use them, yes, you can. Are they the right pickup? Usually not so much. Be using pull instead of Synax is one. Fair enough. I mean, at least this is getting through the overguard. Oh, that one died to my Sentinel. Yeah. One Punch Atlas. I mean, if you can get the combo up, I'd probably do better with a newer stat stick, but if you can get the combo up, once you get the combo up, just kind of punch. You press 1. It's ability spam. Yeah. Not really much to learn about that one. Use a stat stick from a stat stick guide. Someone might have 1 or 2 of those on YouTube. Worth checking out. How come I didn't pick up the Iron Star? Well, the one that is 80 meters that way.
The odds were
In the
against us
direction of
now,
it leaving.
But we did it. Mission complete.
The one that I hadn't got to yet. Right here. That's probably why. That's right above it? Yeah, if you're referring to another one, I don't know where that was then. The other thing to remember about, though, is that I've been playing this game for a little bit more than 5 hours. I don't exactly need these. I don't exactly need those. Karakop, we say this every time, it's not a poll, it's a prediction. Every time I have to remind you, or someone else, It's not a poll, it's a prediction. You're not voting on something, you're predicting. But yes, we have got the prediction to put up now for the disruption one. So, what reward do you guys think we'll get from this sortie today? Is it going to be an NASA sculpture? Is it going to be a booster? Is it going to be something else entirely? I said there might be a poll this stream. Yes, I said there might be a poll this stream. But now is not the time, Kahl, and you specifically said poll time, referring to right now. Come on, don't try playing my words around on me like that. Not only will I beat you at it, I will just time you out because I get bored of it. Come on now. Don't be like that. Alright, so Joker looking for something that can handle disruption targets by incapacitating them. You know what? Here's a pick. Might not be everyone's first pick, but there's a pick. And let's power it up with... What do I... You know what, sorry, let's use the heck for it. I want to see if the heck can just kind of hurt them. Let's see, would I swap this anywhere? Currently have rad viral sets up. I would like to swap that for toxin. Corrosive coal, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now I'll swap this out to Glade Prime, just on the off chance I need that. Let's swap this over to... I'll just go Madurai. And just make sure this ain't some stupid ass build. Yeah, it should do fine. Vitality is mostly there just as if I get distracted talking to chat, I don't instantly fall over and die option. Let's do this. But I like more Atlas's Mighty Fist of Pain or Excalibur's Slash Dash. Taking out the floweriness there, Atlas's one is better than Excalibur's by a nautical mile. Easy. Easy, easy. Vlad, you might be in a country where you're not allowed to gamble. That might be why you had an error.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Alright, let's get this charged up a bit. How much energy per kill do we want? Probably 100 should be ridiculous enough, yeah. There we are, 100.3. Let's do it.
You don't get the goods ever.
I'm also generating a lot of energy per second. Is someone else also brought an energy generator? Alright, where's some enemies? Before my ability runs out, I want to actually get this 100 energy.
Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
This isn't your regular old job. Allied V sold the conduits with interference.
Yeah, just a little bit of energy on kill there.
For the tenno. Don't you worry, lad. I've got some workarounds.
Just a teeny tiny bit.
Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks.
Alright, where is this conduit? Is it over this way? It's gotta be over this way. There we are. I was looking on a minimap, I could see all of the colours except for the one I grabbed. A little bit annoying. Hit the road and say hi. Glad to catch you on stream. Videos that have been really informative and helpful. Anybody, glad they've been helpful to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself just as much here. Alright, I hear the Demolisher. There it is. It is bound. It is dead. Yeah, that's Arrow in a nutshell for you. And because it is his helmet ability, you can put that bind onto anyone.
Keep it clear of that conduit.
You can put that bind onto absolutely anyone. It will still work. There it is.
Hello, hope you're well.
Oh, how did I miss? There we go. Yo, Boomerang! Resubscribing now onto 6 months, upgraded to that gold badge. I am doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're doing well as well, Boomerang. And cheers for the 6 months. Oh. Appreciate it. Bat, bat. The others are already bat. Oh look, they're just lining up for me.
Not going home yet. We just got here.
The Black Pitch, absolutely, yeah. Overhead is one of those weapons which, being a semi-automatic shotgun, it's kind of designed to just hard blast. Also, my sense of it is still dangerously good.
Right. They're back.
Usually use Rhino's 4, but this is less hassle. Yeah. As I say, it's a helmet ability, so you can put it onto other frames to get the benefit from them too.
Interference routines.
You can generate energy if you're using Arrow. You just keep everything running. You've got shield generation, heals, you've got bonus crits available to you. And if you time it right and find and demolish it, whilst you got those bonus crits. I mean, I only saw 4 points of damage there, which means he died in 4 pellets, if my understanding is correct. The other pellets didn't have time to land. It kind of works, I suppose. It kind of works.
Demo unit's on its way.
Alright, got 2 conduits active at once. Do we have a demolisher coming from over this way? Yes. That's that one dealt with. I don't really need to bind it, but I can. If I needed a couple extra shots, I could bind it. Give myself the time to do, shoot and reload kind of deal. This, of course, as well improves that. Just to make things even faster. And you can kind of just go ham. But yeah, there are a great number of different Warframes you can pick when it comes to disruption. Arrow is just one example. His Condemn is just one way of holding things in place. Obviously, it will get nullified, so you do need to be aware that it won't hold them forever. But it's an on-the-go, one-handed cast that you can just keep going with.
Don't let them near the conduit.
Just re-up the defense there. Oh, I hear them. They're over here, they're down there. And they're dead. And it's just like that. It is just like that. If you need an armor strip as well, you can go for Styanax's one. As you should have enough strength to make that one do some good work. You could go for Seeking Shuriken if you wanted even lower strength requirement, though of course that needs an augment. You got ways of defense stripping as well in Harrow, with some subsumed abilities.
Shiny's secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual.
I'll say I still need to try it. I want to try a Banshee disruption. Yeah, Banshee can work as well. I don't know if Banshee does crowd control them, but you can certainly armor strip with the augment as well, and that's permanent. I don't know if they can dispel the armor strip because it is a permanent one now, but it's a thing, it's there. And we got a Riven mod today. Let's see, who did the Uber Gamble on the Riven mod? The Uber Gamble today was Cosmo, of course it was. Cosmo, once again, choosing the right pick there with the Riven. There you go. Would Styanax's one be able to pin Demolis? Don't know, haven't tried it. Give it a whirl. And Giggle Front, cheers. Oh. Hello, Soul Guardians, I'm alright. Hope you're doing well yourself. There we are, Joker. That is your request put through. Now, we're up onto the Archon Hunt now, because I've not done the Archon Hunt yet. I've been saving them for streams. The question is, you guys, this is the first of 2 polls I want to put out to you today. This is the first of 2 polls. So, let me just write this out. Nice and simply. Do you like seeing the Archon Hunt on stream? Very simple, yes or no question. I'm just going to put that out to you guys there. Do you like seeing it on stream? Pure and simple. Because this is effectively another sortie. Whereupon we cheese the last end of it because cheese. Scalefront, there is in fact a poll with that exact answer there if that's the answer you want to give. So we had a few weeks of them. Y'all have seen basically all of the Archons at this point. I thought I'd just check in with you. Make sure everyone is on board with the idea, or if you're not, get that information. Why couldn't the measure bonus be yours? Ah, because the game hates you. That's why. Once again, you can answer in the poll, guys. You can answer in the poll. Go in. There we are. Rad Viral once again. I mean, I don't really need the coup for heck at this stage. Let's use something different, and then we can switch over to the heck when it's time. Let's go with... You know what? Let's actually go with the secondary focus this time. Let's grab the Spore Laser. Let's grab Nyx as requested here by Quintus. And just make sure it's an assimilate build. Looks like it is unanimous, in fact. Everyone wants the Archon Hunts to continue on stream. Fair do. Fair do. That they shall then. That they shall. And yeah, I think that all looks fine. We'll just roll out with this. Zagara's Gift. Let's just swap that to the standard build forming. That'll be fine. Glaive Prime. Is it set to Toxin at the moment? Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll leave it on Toxin for now. We'll leave it on Toxin for now. Alright, should be good. We're saying would rather see Nyx for Hunt 2 rather than Hunt 1. Okay, what's the difference? We got mobile defense and then interception. Okay. Okay, Quintus. I mean, you could have specified, but okay. Actually, fuck it. I don't want to swap. I've just put together all the details. We're not spending time swapping. We'll do it on both of them now. That's what you get. What should I say? Need a shard convergence system. Ain't nobody want the amber shards. I mean, the amber shards are actually pretty damn useful. If you don't want them, fair enough, but they're actually really useful. But if you just don't want them, hey, don't do the mission then.
The fastest way to locate Pazur's Archons.
Let's go.
Upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not.
This is type 2 Toxin, not viral, right? I did remember to check this was on Toxin, not it's on viral. God damn it. God damn it, I forgot to check the damage type. That's on me. This is supposed to be a Toxin Spore Laser, so then it would just kind of wreck all Corpus. Kind of funny that Nyx can have a hard landing whilst using this immortality bubble. Kind of a funky one. And the system is almost dead already. Okay, don't know where this damage came from, but this thing is nearly broken. I mean, that'll probably do it. Pop out some extra jolts of damage here or there, you know, keep everything from doing those laser discos. Yeah, this is a simulate Nyx in a nutshell. Stay invulnerable, kill everything you see. Easy peasy. Obviously, you don't want to stand in the way of too much damage as it will burn through your energy, but that's not a concern. Cool. And then for fast mobility without going vulnerable, you can just switch to Operator. The small movement, you just roll around as Nyx. Easy. Like I say, this is using Heat Viral, which is probably better against the Sentience, but it is weaker against the Corpus by virtue of the fact I could be using Pure Toxin. Yeah, the Amber Shards are really good all round. Like, the health orb bonus is pretty forgettable because, let's face it, you don't really rely on health orbs for healing. A single Azure Shard in 5 seconds will give you the same bonus as a single Amber Shard will have given you from picking up a health orb. So unless you intend to be picking up health orbs more than 1 per 5 seconds, the Azure Shard is actually probably better. So there are a few frames which can put out some bonuses for you. In terms of having loads of health orbs going around. Let's go. Pissing me off. Not gonna lie. There we go, now he's dying. So yeah, there are some frames which can put out consistent health orbs. Protea, Nezha, Necros, those are big ones for that. But otherwise, the health orb bonus is pretty crap. But everything else, the options are actually pretty good. You've got bonus energy on spawn. That is great for frames like Wukong, Titania, or frames which you're using in ESO like Mirage and Volt. Because you're using them in short circumstances, you're just burning straight through a mission as quickly as you can. Having the energy to burn through said mission is actually really quite useful. As opposed to, you know, not having the energy. When it comes to energy orb efficiency, that's basically a watered down version of Arcane Energize, which is the most expensive arcane in the game, so you know, kind of good. Kind of good. You've got natural talent effectively in the Archon Shards, and that's just powerful. Casting speed is a bonus for a lot of different Warframes. It's basically fire rate for Warframes. And then you've got particle velocity. When you consider that most of us get around by bullet jumping or rolling, particle velocity actually means a lot. It actually means a lot. I've always been a big fan of Arcane Consequence as soon as I learned about it. And that is a particle velocity bonus. Alright. Let's get out of here. So yeah, the Amber Shards, with one exception, are actually pretty good. There we go. Got to say, Tau Forged Armor or Tau Forged HP regen for Protea. Protea puts out health orbs. That's going to be your biggest source of healing. You'll be keeping yourself alive there for health. In terms of actual tank, you'll mostly be using Protea's shield orbs. They are her biggest tank. So neither Quintus. Sorry for dying. You died? Didn't even notice someone had died. I thought everyone was okay. Alright then, we are on to the next mission in the list. The Interception. This time I'm going to switch myself over to having that toxin bonus. That'll be great. Let's see, yeah. Oh, I thought I was using Toxin Heat. I saw a heat proc at one point, but apparently I was... Sorry, viral heat, but apparently I was just using pure viral. Okay, don't know where I saw the heat proc come from then. I can't really squeeze any extra toxin damage onto here, can I? I mean, I could put up 15%. It's a thing. Yeah, that just pains me to look at. As much as that is the best toxin choice right now, that just looks wrong. Is there anything else I could put in here that'll just feel slightly less ridiculous right now? Ammo max, reload speed, doesn't really apply here. Aiming, crit damage, 90% damage when I got this here. Yeah, nah, pass. Don't really have something for that. No. Sod it. I'll just leave the spot empty for now. I'll just leave the spot empty. Don't care. I'll mod it better when I need to. Right now I don't. Put 1 pip on it? I could, but I'm just really not in the mood for such tiny optimizations on a build that's already going to do the job. That's the thing when you've got yourself a powerful weapon. You don't need to dial it up to the 9s. Yeah, you can, but you really don't need to.
This facility is a communications crossroad for Narmer.
All this talk of optimization, this, and DPS calculations, that, when it really comes down to it, does it kill quick enough for the job you are trying to achieve? If yes, hooray, job done. You can stop now.
Lifted you screaming from the manifold. How we sang.
Intentionally kneecap myself? Oh, far from it. I've switched over to pure toxin. I'm just going to bypass the shields now. Because this is still the Spore Laser we're talking about. This thing still absolutely slaps. In case anyone's wondering, that's why I have the dispensary. Keep up my energy on Nyx, so that I can just keep constantly using the bubble. Ah, first customer, and he's dead, you see? Didn't even have any stacks of anything at that point. First shot, dead. That's why I don't need to fret over the modding. I didn't even realise that guy was there and I killed him. And this is where the enemies get a hard on for location B again. But seriously, a recharging AoE weapon like this, kind of a little bit ridiculous. Its only weakness is the few few highly armored sentients we got going around. Oh, that and these guys. There we are. They take a little bit more aiming. But if something's got loads of armor, I can just weaken its armor. This isn't a 100% removable build, because it's never really needed it. But yeah, I can just reduce their armor as well. You prefer Octave for this mission? Eh, that's fine. Queen just requested Nyx. I'd love to know which sentient is casting that ability so I can kill it. But for some reason the sentient didn't need to sit with it, and that's... okay. Let's say, hello, I'm watching your videos, you're posting very good videos. I do not know your language, I use translation. It would be nice if they had English subtitles. There is subtitles built into YouTube. That is how we have subtitles there. I unfortunately don't know any other languages to be able to do produce videos in any other language, and this time I'm not at a scale where I could have the videos translated. But yeah, YouTube has built-in captions, and it seems to caption things pretty accurately. I know I don't have captions here, separately, because basically the limits of my streaming system. I have a single computer trying to do the game, the stream, everything all at once. Unfortunately, there is a limit in performance. Robert saying, hey, love your videos, been looking for less toxic streamers. Well, welcome on in. I will have my fair share of complaints about the game at times, but otherwise, I mean, we try to keep things reasonable here. I hope you enjoy your stay. It does in part come down to what you define as toxic, because I know some people can F and blind over literally everything. Others consider toxicity at...
Hey guys.
just disliking something or saying the F word once. Yo! How about absolutely not toxic? Fat Cat coming in with the 6-month resub. That's another 6-month we've had today. Clearly did something very good 6 months ago. Fat Cat, thank you very much. Jeez, appreciate it. Enjoy your lovely golden badge. I can do that. Double dispensary, because why not? Alright, Delta's captured. Let's roll out to another location. I'm just gonna... Ah, yeah, there's B. There's B. Is the giveaway at the end of the stream? Giveaway is always at the end of the stream, yes. If you're in the giveaway at any point, if you enter with your ticket, you're in it with a chance to win it. The winner will be sent a message here on Twitch. You'll get a private message. And you just need to respond within 24 hours. For the standard giveaways I do on the stream, because it is simply a chance to win, I'm not one of those who's going to be like, well, you have to be here for the exact moment I call out your name, and if you don't do that, well, you get nothing. I know what time zones are like. I know the difficulty in trying to keep up this stuff, and I don't want to bar everyone except for those who are up at 10 o'clock UK time from being able to enter. That's just not the way I want to roll. So that's why the giveaway is always done at the end of the stream, but you can enter all the way through a stream. That's why I do that. Varies that, or Varity, if I skip the number. I say I find your vids to be most objective compared to other creators going over setups with a ton of plant requirements. I mean, I do include some pretty expensive bits and pieces in my build, absolutely. But again, I'm bringing the builds which are supposed to get the job done. Yeah, I consider myself a very practical focused person. It's literally part of the tagline, solving practical problems, because that's a reminder of what the goal is. To achieve something other than flexing. Now, we could talk about fashion all day long, but I mean, look at me. Do I look like someone who's trying to fashion? Do I look like someone who's trying to fashion? You know. Oh, yeah. The answer is no. Instead, my focus is on getting results. Whatever those results look like. There's the other one. I knew there was someone else here. Just at the moment. Brain fart. There we are. Okay, we'll say I played Battlefield 3, 4, Rainbow Six Siege, Titanfall 1 and 2, etc. Warframe has the least toxic, most supportive community. It is one of the very best communities in any game ever, yes. One of the best in any game ever. Laser Discos, whoa! It's a real wonderful place. But there are toxic elements. And space in the old Warframe creator program, I'm sure anyone who's been around long enough to know about that would be able to name, but please don't, would be able to name someone exceedingly toxic. Who is known quite well, quite infamously in the community for their toxicity. But we moved past that. Yeah, made the roll that time. Made it across. Karakop, don't be tempted. Be good. Be better, Karakop. Be better. Lead not into temptation. See, I know that in some streams, when the streamer says, hey guys, please don't do something, they're going, hee hee, guys, please don't. And they're basically inviting everyone to actually do the thing they've just said not to do. More often than not, if I say, please don't do something, it's because I mean quite literally, please don't do something. It does not do for me to create an environment where we intentionally do the exact opposite of what people ask for. That's not fun. Alright, we should be pretty much done on this now. Yes, we are. Oh, Raven Sliver, Raven Sliver, Raven Sliver. Got it. Screw all the just sentient cores around. We don't need a million of those. I mean, I'll grab them if I've got the chance to, but, you know, that's it. The main thing is getting that Raven Sliver. Ta-da! Obviously saying current creator program also gains some toxic folks. Well, true. At the end of the day, some people are going to be wholesome, some people are going to be toxic, and most people are going to be somewhere in between, occasionally being wholesome, occasionally being toxic. That's just how it be. That really is just how it be. Alright then, so this brings us on to the final mission of the Archon Hunt. This is where we'll be up against Nero. Why did that reset upwards 4 times in a row? Can we just stay scrolled, please? Thank you, game. Don't bug out. Alright. Let's go kill them. Invisible jellyfish time? It is indeed invisible jellyfish time. It is indeed invisible jellyfish time. We grab ourselves one Evara. We grab ourselves one Kudek. We set the Evara to a raw. There we go. We got Madurai, so that is fine. We got Glade Prime, so that is fine. Last thing I need to grab is my grab satellite. And make sure that is appropriately set. Yes, it is. Oh, Glade Prime also needs to be retyped. With Voltaic Strike, there we go. Maximaj saying, should I bring a Squad Raw Rhino or Selfish Zarta's Whisper? Make sure you bring something invisible. If you are not bringing something invisible, you are leaving the squad. You must be permanently invisible. That is what you need to bring. If you are not permanently invisible, the enemies will shoot at you, miss you, hit me, kill me. And that doesn't work. You've left the squad. Okay then, you don't have something invisible. I guess that's your answer. Alrighty. Yeah. Enemies having atrocious aim is usually a good thing, but for the guy stood next to you, it's actually terrible. You see, Gorilla? It doesn't ruin Ivara's stealth, because Ivara is so stealthy that she can roar with a battle cry stealthily. Yeah. I'm just saying Witchglaive didn't look like a little disc on your wrist when sheathed. I mean, you can hide it, I suppose. Just turn off the sheathed visibility altogether. Cloak, raw, just early raw because I can. I don't need to be invisible this early, probably, but just making absolute certain. Making absolute certain that I do not get blapped by anything. Because getting blapped by something in a place where you can't respawn is kind of a big deal. Now, I've never been a fan of this build against the Corpus, because getting a headshot on mowers is unreliable, I'll be honest. Unreliable. Because their head is so weird. Now, these guys I can get, and then I've got Arcane Consequence, which allows me to roll faster as well, so I can get on location that much faster. It's wonderful. Bye, mate. Bye, mate. There we are. I never actually noticed the crates were, what's it? Nama style here. Where's the mower's head? I think it's in the middle of their body. Between the leg joints. Also these. Where do I headshot this thing? This is just a mess of... Well, that was not a headshot. Alright, you... Yep, that was a headshot. Cool. We just need the other person to arrive. There we go. Where is it? Hi! Oh, that was too much of a roll. Just stay still, stay still. How is she backing up so fast? Bro, stop backing up from me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh my god. There we go. Jesus, that snakehead just go. Heck. Also, if you notice the health bar there, the second shot, which actually hit the headshot, they were nearly down to 0 health, let alone half. God, that snake was wriggling. Not to mention this is a shotgun, so I do need to be close up. Oop, nearly fall off the map because of roll speed. This one's definitely hardest to headshot. It is, yes. But it is still a headshot and then job done. Activate locations. I'm going to head to B.
Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
Navigating with slams is definitely a good way to get around this map. These guys look agitated. These guys look very agitated and I don't know why. You keep those nullify bubbles away from me, please. Okay, apparently that did not hit the drone. Go figure. That did. There we go. Whew. Yeah, they were really, really agitated. So I'm going to say, I'm going to try Yakuza Heck build. Is this the same for every Archon? Yes, it is. They're all weak to the same stuff, because DE's damage type system isn't really that extensive. Can't use raw on zipline, of course. There we go, that works. Ignited one guy, but then they died.
The Deacon is invulnerable. Take down his flock first, then him.
There we are, jumped up onto that. Beautiful. Those clutch moments of grabbing onto little objects here or there. Stop myself falling off the map. It works. Ah, yes, the sorcery reward that we have on this one. I forgot to start that as well. Thank you very much for starting that, Zom. Starting the prediction. Let's take me up. No, it did that. Okay. That. There we go. That'll get me up. There we are. So we just need them to bring over the other one, and we'll be Yuchi. I'll just let them do that. We'll give them a moment. I've got plenty of invisibility time. You're welcome, Moon. Zip arrows? Yeah. Ivara has zip wires. Makes for easy getting around because you can sprint on them whilst invisible. Whereas normally when you're invisible, you can't sprint as Ivara because you'll break your invis. Oh, yeah, that was far too far away. I was never going to get that kill. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Really sucks to be that guy. And that one. I don't know why, but it looks like they're running in low FPS, doesn't it? Am I the only one seeing that? They seem to be moving at lower FPS. Yeah. Why does Give a Heck ignore the funky damage reduction calculations? Because D decided to make the damage reduction calculations not take into account multi-shot crits. Yeah, multi-shot crits and headshot bonuses when doing the initial hit. After the initial hit, it takes into account, but not before. And because they specifically designed it that way, something with all the multi-shot and plenty of crit just laughs in the face of damage reduction. It's really weird. I go into more detail in the video I put together, how to one-shot Archons. Definitely check that out if you haven't already, because I go into full detail as to how it works, so you can also pick other weapons if you don't want or don't have the Kuva Heck.
Only Naira has the guile to seduce Era like this.
Alright, slowly but surely, and making our way through. Hey, sorry to ask again, would a radiation bonus on the Heck be technically better? The reason I use Toxin is because Toxin generally is better elsewhere. And secondly, because it makes it possible to do a rad viral build without compromising too much of the build. If you get a single viral proc in one of the pellets that hits, all the subsequent pellets in the calculation will have a viral proc. And that means then that those subsequent hits, the other pellets in the shot, will have bonus damage. Oh god. So yeah, the little bit of viral actually helps to make it where you do even more damage. Get some headshots in. There we are, that has stacked up my abilities. Engineer, are you really an engineer? I'm a engineer. Are we all Avara? Yes, we're all Avara. Alright, Raw active. Nera spotted, Nera activates an ability. Start taking out the defensive they spawned. Oh, that one tanked it. That one's really tanking it. Any more summons? We got one more. Can someone actually shoot that one over there, please? I just took out all the other ones. Ah, none of my shotguns reach that range. I'm going to stay close to Nera. When they become vulnerable, please. Ow, box. Yep, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, wow. That field just keeps damaging, does it? I did not know. I might die here. I need more things to kill, and I need them now. I'm gonna die. Is anyone able to... Oh, I'm being rezzed. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that gas cloud sucked. And the headshot didn't land the headshot, which is really annoying. I didn't have enough of these guys to stack up on. I hoped I had enough, but I didn't. That is the downside of this. Actually, where is your head? Is it that? No, 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 you rad. I'm going to die. Instant gas proc. Or instant gas for that proc. Alright, I'm alive. Karakop has died. Shit. We've lost Karakop. Yeah, Karakop, sorry. I was trying to get myself up still. Okay. Just don't do anything stupid, you think. I don't have damage bonuses. You, give me a damage bonus. Thank you. Stop, 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 stop. Back. 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 There we go. Oh, you got it. Lovely. That toxin is nasty. Maybe a zipline? I literally just did that. That was a close call. Yeah, that toxin got a little bit nasty. And as I say, that thing wiggling its head around is genuinely the hardest. Plus, trying to get headshot stacks on enemies, which, where the fuck are the heads on most of these units? These ones, it's all obvious. There's the heads. Is the head in the middle of this? First of all, lining it up when it's traveling around like this. Pain. Secondly, yeah, I did get the head there, luckily. Mowers, trying to hit the head on them. Psh, that's a crapshoot. Ah! Let's get out. Yeah. It's just pain. It's just pain. But hey, we got a Riven. We got an Ambushard. We got there. Sorry, Karakop. That was unintended to lose you there. Unlucky not a Tau? Yeah, I've been lucky with Tau Forged overall, but yeah. No, Cosmo, that one just went rough. I didn't get the headshot I needed. So I didn't have the damage boost needed to actually do the one shot properly. It was skill issue. Skill issue. No, Karakop won't have got the loot there. If you die before the boss does, you don't get the loot. Unless I'm wrong and Karakop did get it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You got it? You shouldn't have. You were dead before the boss died. You shouldn't have got the shard. That was the whole point. Is that if you die, you don't get it. But you think it's a 2-minute time limit? Well, something must be up, because if it gave you it, it gave you it. I've seen others. It might be that DE silently changed it. But I've seen it with others where they've died, others have finished the mission, they don't get the reward. Even on the defense missions, if you die during the run-up, you don't pass that stage, you have to repeat it. It's weird. But it might be that there is a short time frame, like a window of acknowledging it. It should pop up on the screen as well, saying that you've died, you have to abandon. Cosmo saying, I think my infested cat might have been giving some enemies viral procs. Yeah, no. Look, cats aren't... yeah, cats and attacks from your companions can definitely screw things up. They can definitely screw things up. Have to be careful with them. Oh, no, fair enough. Okay, a few people are saying they can get it even if they're dead. Fair enough. There is something going on there then, where DE has once again not been clear about stuff. Welcome to Warframe! Content creators tell you everything you need to know about the game, because DE doesn't. Yeah. Alright then, let's complete the prediction there. Those of you who guessed a Riven, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Karakop gets the reward despite dying. None of us are complaining about that. Absolutely no one's complaining about that one. Oh. But that is weird. That is weird. Hidden Brain saying, question, do you think that the Fenmore devouring attrition being multiplicative bonus is an oversight from DE? Hidden Brain, it's been in the game long enough that if it was an oversight and something they wanted to fix, they could have fixed it. It is considered a feature if we go an update without it changing, and we've got an update without it changing. So we consider it a feature now. If they wanted it fixed, there are literally many, many videos and guides pointing out the bug, if it's a bug, for them to change it. But considering they haven't changed this, despite all the hubbub around it, it's a feature now. It's a feature. Alrighty then. So that is the Archon mission down. Now I haven't done the Kahl mission yet this week either. Because again, I've been putting it off the stream like I have with the Kahl missions for the last few weeks. Obviously Kahl mission is solo, so Cosmo, Karakop, that's where we're going to dip out. That's where we're going to dip out. Now, before we get cracking on into it, I would like to start off with a simple poll. Let's just head ourselves down here. Yeah, MG, yeah. Stack Decay bug was a feature too, yes, because they left it in after someone put out a video and made a point about the fact they needed fixing. Oh wait, no MG, no. Someone put out a video bringing it to their attention and then they fixed it. You see how this works? You see how what I say is actually more accurate than what you said there. Is it the same on the later Mephelot? Yes. But that is why that is why the anti-crit build is a build. Because you don't need the crits, you've got something better than crits, which does the same but doesn't. We don't understand it, we just we don't understand why they chose to build it that way, why they throw in random modifiers that are multiplicative or absolute instead of just additive and use the same +% all the time to mean it, but that's what they do. That's what they do, and we just kind of go roll with it. Right, anyway, poll time. Poll. I'm going to do a before and after, and let's see what we get on this. So, do you want to see the Kahl mission on stream? Again, a simple yes or no, just like with the Archon mission. Simple yes or no poll. Do you want to see the Kahl mission on stream? Remember, it's the same rotating ones. We're going to have the same 3 every 3 weeks. Boppity boppity bop. So, make your votes. Don't say it in the chat, vote it. If you don't vote it, your opinion doesn't count. You have to vote to have an opinion. 100%. You have to vote to have an opinion here. If you do not put the vote onto the poll, your opinion is meaningless. Because I'm not going to sift through people's comments and figure out, well, did they vote as well, or didn't they? Yeah. Apparently they're going to compensate us for the broken car mission. They've said they're looking into a way to compensate for the car mission here, because take out 10 enemies with the dropship is apparently just broken. Apparently this one is just broken and doesn't work this week. And they said they won't be fixing it with a hot fix because we're so close to Echo's a Veil Breaker, so I guess they intend to lump it in with that one.
We got veils to break.
Okay, 54% in favour of the car mission on stream, so I guess we'll be doing it then. I guess we'll be doing it. Let's dig through this. Let's close those tabs out of the way, so just off my screen. So we need to do this deathlessly at one point. We need to remove 5 veils, collect 5 gene stamps, find a missing floof, find 4 passwords, and this is bugged. But if it existed, we'd also have to take out 10 ships. Of these, this one, and this one I'm okay with. Those 3 I'm okay with. Having to do it without dying and without being veiled, that's a challenge. That is a fair challenge. That's the whole point, is that if you die, you failed the mission. It allows you to continue from a checkpoint, as it were, but the challenge is to do it without needing a checkpoint. So that's cool. This I'm okay with, because it is part of both the mission and the storyline. It's somewhat integral. It's literally the name of the update, Veilbreaker. So I'm okay with that one. Remove 5 veils. You get an in-mission benefit for doing so. You have your squad with you, and it is directly in front of you. Your brothers are literally facing off against you. This I'm okay with, because it's basically saying, hey, do the thing you were already going to do. The fact that it's broken is a problem, but it was do the thing you were already going to do, which is take out the dropships. Take out the enemies whilst you're in the dropship. So those 3 are okay. This one, this one, this one. Pixel Hunt for 10 items. You do not know where they are. You have no way of figuring out where they are. There is no rhyme or reason to where they are. They are going to be somewhere. Go and find them. There are no extras, so you must find the exact things. That I have a problem with, because that takes away from the mission. That takes away from trying to enjoy the missions they put together, and they put together a fair amount of work to create the 3 missions. They have. And then it's go hunt for 10 different things in a mission which, by the way, has a hard break. This dropship section has a hard break, so if you missed one of these and then do the dropship bit, you can't go back to find it. You just lose it. So yeah, we'll get cracking. But know that I'm already unhappy with these, because we've done them already for 5 weeks. This is week 6, if we count the quest as the first one. 5 otherwise. Is it? No. No, it is 6. Yeah, no, this is week 6, yeah. Not happy with them. Did they say it would be made cumulative? What happened to that? So they hadn't released that as an update as yet. And even then, I'm not okay with it being cumulative. That's a partial solution, but it is a partial solution to a problem they created, which is there only exists a limited number of these in the mission, and you have to go and find those exact ones, and there is nothing indicating where they're going to be other than you found it. There's no skill involved, it's just search the map, don't miss a bit. That's it. I don't like it. I really genuinely don't like it. But hey, we'll get cracking. We'll get cracking. I am missing a few messages here or there, so if I am missing your messages, I do apologise on that. Let you be set. Yes, you are. Senpai, Mr. Wolf. Okay, referring to me as Senpai is different. Fair enough. Don't usually come across that. Best mage Warframe. Want to play a frame with heavy ability-based playstyle. Oh, there's a few different caster frames. That's how it's referred to typically in Warframe. Rather than mage, it's caster-based. is, well, everything's void magic. We've given up on magic as an idea here. When it comes to caster frames, Mag is a very good caster frame. You've got Harrow is a very high caster frame if you want to use all of the supporting abilities. Very much a gun supporter. Lavos is an incredibly good caster frame, so you can look at using that one there. There are quite a few different options. It depends more how you approach a solution as to how caster heavy a frame can be. Rissinger, cheers. Alright, let's start this.
Good.
Let's do this then. So, at least we could do all of these objectives in a single run because there's no speedrun challenge. Interesting starting sound. So, let's start the pixel hunt.
This smell.
Kahl, you
Let's
almost
start
died
the
here.
pixel hunt.
You don't have to do this.
Yes. Call do.
We tried Harrow,
Mark
Lavos and
Brothers.
Wisp so far. Fair do, fair do. Those are some good picks in terms of caster frames, yeah. So, just random corpse. Sure. I do have a Grakator, that's fine. I have a gun. Ta-da! Alright, let's go off the beaten track and start checking for things that I might need to find. Is there one of them up here? Looks like there could be. What's in this room? There is a thing I can't break yet. Because I'm pretty certain, yep, that's going to need a teammate to blow up. I'm okay with this mission not being a Warframe mission, guys. I'm okay with it being Warframe themed, but you're not using your own gear. That's fine with me. Okay, it's thematic. It's fine. I acknowledge that, and it is a nice change of pace. The fact that I then have to break off from the mission to pixel hunt, effectively I'm doing the same as finding 10 Iron sculptures without Golden Instinct, without loot radar, without bullet jumping, without crate busting. I'm finding 10 Iron sculptures in a single mission, and if I miss any one of those Iron sculptures, I miss part of the actual reward I'm here for in the mission. That's what I take an issue with in this this update, basically.
These portals closely resemble the sphincter muscles
There we go.
of a mammal's lower intestinal tract. You're going through this ship like a big old...
Ah, so that is opening up to free our brother. Let's take out this thing, whatever it is.
You're busy? I'll let you focus.
Oh, I thought I killed it. Apparently another one appeared. Now, I do know that some people do like doing the pixel hunts, and that's fine. For those of you who do enjoy it, enjoy it. It just doesn't seem to fit the mission style. To say that it is effectively required to get any stock, and that is how we get one of the 2 Archon shards available to us per week. That's where it feels like a chore. Come on. Also, I am just basically base tanking everything. Who needs cover? Just base tank.
Time to fight.
Alright, we got Anzok today. Hello Anzok, we now need to backtrack because that's how this game works. Come on Anzok, backwards we go. Hello Talscape, how are you doing today? Here we are. You can destroy that, please. There we go.
Brother.
First password found. What books have we had? You've only had 2 just Passwords, 4 gene stamps couldn't damage enemies and dropship. This is the first run so far. I intend to find everything because I'm going to meticulously scour the map so I don't have to do this twice. And yeah, the dropship is bugged. There is no getting around that. Dev said they won't be fixing it because we're too close to Veilbreaker. Sorry, Echo to Veilbreaker. Nothing in here to damage. No, that just kind of sits there. Alright, cool. Moving forwards. Yeah. I'm not sure how they managed to make it where we couldn't damage the dropships, considering that we could 3 weeks ago. I'm curious as to how that bug has happened, but yeah. You see, Tailscape, I've got a bonus. I've got 100 people here who will happily tell me if I miss something obvious. Because who on the internet doesn't love the opportunity to point out how they know more than someone else? Who doesn't love that? So if I miss something obvious, I'm sure someone's going to let me know. And whether it's a nice way of letting me know or that with a surprise, we'll see. Alright, that's this area checked for bits and pieces. Might as well get this cracked. On your own time, mate. There we go. And forwards we go. At least I don't need to do the get 5 kills in 3 seconds challenge. That one is a pain. Alright. We're gonna just start by taking a little wander over here. Ah, hello. There we are. Gene stamp just conveniently right there. I'll take that. Let's activate this. And get some more explosions going. There's 2 of them there. I really can't tell with these creatures if there's 1 or 2 of them. Hey, Nazoko, congrats! I should do 2 Tridlons in 1 night. Solo in 1 night even. That is very good going. Alright, let's command them to be here. By the time he gets into location here, I will be required to head on over to the other one, which has appeared there. I'm pretty certain I just commanded him to be down here. Where is he? Where is he? Bro, oh wait. You're not my bro. But you are going to be. Are there new Soma chords each week? Or are they just reused? It's just reused. If you've already got the Soma chords in a given week, in a given mission, then you're good. You're done. So, I think there's, what, 4 in total across the 3 different missions? That's it. Up we go. Let's get you out of there.
Wake up.
And let's go open up the next one. Hello, Rainover. How you doing? Alright, this one is now ticking down. Whilst that starts to tick, let's explore. Alright, we're going to get a field. We'll just drop down here. So I'm going to drop down first. That gets it ticking. Bring my allies to come down to here. That should get them walking down here. They're saying throat strike, nose is cracked, need to get the humidifier up and running. Well, dude, go ahead and do somebody, yeah. Where did I need to go? Was it? Me up here? Oh, needs me up here, okay. Well, I'm up here. I'll just wait for my brothers to realise that they are needed downstairs. They'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. Yep, they got there. Let's take him out one by one. And let's go rescue our corpus friend.
We go now.
So we've got Anzok, Grieg, Durgo, and
There's another group of
Fongfera,
prisoners on the other
Misinformation
end of the barracks.
Director.
I've identified a dropship you
Wait.
could use to get them, but
So
you remember what
he's
happened the last
head of fake
time.
news.
Kahl survived and escaped with his brothers.
Oh dear.
Something like that. Marking your
Alright.
destination.
So regroup everyone. Now let's scour this area. I'm going to start with the top layer. I'm just going to walk all the way around it, and then I'm just going to go down layer by layer by layer. Let's find everything I can find. I'll jet around, but I want to be absolutely certain I don't miss anything, so... No, I should be able to jet around. Should be able to safely jet around. Yeah, good right over. Misinformation and disinformation are very valuable tools in war. Don't let your enemy know the truth. But very specifically in war. Not something for general use. Don't know what that is or why it's differently coloured, but we'll just ignore that now. Let's run around the edge here. Hello, Space Cadet, how you doing? Now, is that the way I came in? Yes, I think it is. Let me just check the map. Yeah, that is the way I came in. So we can ignore that one. Let's hover over it this way. Now that is the location it wants me to go. So we'll ignore that. As I was saying, if you're running in circles counterclockwise, you could say you run in a race. Just gonna nade all of that. I got rid of some of them. That counts. Wait, what was that? Why am I here? Yo, okay. Didn't realize that thing would launch me around the room. Raven saying, so now that the Kahl mission's been around for a bit, what do you think of them? As they are the blitzing missions for us. Sorry. Okay, basically asking what I think of them. The missions are fine, the extra challenges are terrible. Pixel Hunt is just boring as sin because we got no way of improving it. It is literally just me running around the tile, hunting for everything that could be hidden in any location ever, which is a terrible design. It makes me dislike the mission when it could be genuinely enjoyable. If I could just go around doing the mission, that'd be great, but instead we have to check every nook and cranny for something that could be missed. Could be anywhere. But it's not this one, apparently. Okay, I think that means this area is searched. Let's check down here for anything. And I think that just about covers it. So we've just gone around the entire area, and I found absolutely nothing, but I could have found something. So I'm glad I spent that time, totally. That was absolutely what I needed to do, was spend my time running around the area just in case I was missing something. I'm not missing anything, am I? Hold on. It looks like there are two offshoots that could be exits. I'm going to be certain that I've not missed either of those offshoots. Just want to be certain. Where would they be if they were a thing? Question. Nothing to do with that. And yeah, no, this is definitely not opening up. So yeah, I have checked. I have fully checked this room. It's done. Yeah, so I don't like having the map up on my screen all the time. It's actually quite distracting having this here. So I normally have it off. And then check it when I need to. Alright, so again, we're going away from the beaten path because that's how we find stuff. Like this guy, who needs his veil broken. The missions aren't on a rotation globally, Verity. They're on a rotation for you specifically. So if you've not done a mission, it will just sit there and wait until you do it. Then it'll move on to the next one with the weekly reset. So say if I skip this one this week, I wouldn't go straight over to the stealth mission next week. Instead, I would still have this one to do next week. So you can't skip missions. It becomes a personal rotation if you do. It always is a personal rotation. No, you can't skip sneaky sabotage. You can't skip any of them. If you don't do it, it'll still be there for you next week. That's all you get. Alright, cool. Well, we just popped up through here, broke some veils, but there's nothing here. Onwards we go. These treasure and challenges got awful. I agree. I agree. It's simple, Joker. If you really dislike a mission enough that you just don't want to do it, then just don't do Kahl missions. That's what you get told. Just don't do Kahl missions. Not exactly the best answer, but that's the answer we got.
Good boom, brother.
I'll take care of that.
Good work.
Last time this mission was active, there were extra gene stamps, maybe extra passwords. I don't remember there ever being any extras, no. Might be extra bodies lying around, but not extra gene stamps. I never experienced that. Oh yeah, you're right. It's right over. This isn't a treasure hunt. A treasure hunt gives you clues. A treasure hunt will have a map or some guidance, some way to get you towards where you're going. This is quite literally, we scatter 10 things anywhere in this entire location. Go find them, don't miss a single one. If you miss a single one, screw you. Yeah. That is it.
There's the bolt core, held in place by tether nodes.
It wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the Archon shards. I mean, let's be honest. How many of you here would keep doing these Kahl missions if there were no Archon shards to get? How many of you would still have been doing them if there was no Archon shards? So I'm saying I like the missions and I wouldn't. Well, that says a lot, doesn't it? Nobody thinks you would? I mean, Ray, you're saying you think you would. Have you actually been doing these missions? Because I don't think you are able to, are you? You're not. You're saying you're not allowed to? Okay, yeah, you don't actually have access to missions. Brothers, destroy that thing! Excellent, now we can start killing some of the nearby sentients. We also need to take out the other immunodes. This one over here. Can I just... Yeah, that's doing bugger all. Leave them to kill it. So very saying if they had Kuva, it still kept doing it. Fair enough, you do it for Kuva. As I say, I'll get the weapons, Archon mods, one more frame for helmet, then probably stop. I mean, yeah, you give up once you're out of evergreen rewards. Which, granted, wouldn't take that long if you weren't buying an Archon shard every week. That would be over pretty quick. I did command them on that one, didn't Yeah, it looks like one of them's down there to deal with it. That's good.
Brother did good.
Carp saying, think by the 10th week, part of players would quit these missions if it weren't for the shards. I'm already seeing on Reddit, for example, some people saying that they're quitting the missions in spite of the shards. There are already some people saying, no, I'm just not going to keep going through these. I feel it. I feel the frustration. Because here is an interesting mission section, you know, going through the stages, fighting off the sentients, destroying the immunodes, completing the objectives. That's interesting. Now we do the pixel hunt. Oh, look at this one. There was one. I was stood earlier. I was stood... What was it? Here? Yeah, I was stood here. And it was there. And it didn't need to tell me it. It was like, no, 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 you gotta get closer than that. You gotta get closer to notice that one. Hello, Jockodika, how you doing? So now I need to go around the rest of this room and see if there's anything else I'm missing. Nope, not over here. Okay. How about over here? There is a body over here. Does this one count? Nope, I may have found this body, but this is not one of the gene stamps. How are the sentients restocking Grenier every 3 weeks? Well, restocking Grenier? I mean, they've already got a bunch of them in their ranks. Oh, this is the way we can go. Let's go find something hidden down here. Can the shards from this mission be Tau Forged? I don't think they can. I've not heard of anyone getting a Tau Forged one from this mission, no. Nope. Hover over here, we got an immunode. Let's blow it up because why not?
Charge. Go.
So yeah, if you wanted to get Archon shards in a regular rate, or a fastest rate you can, you have to do this mission each week. Otherwise, you halve the rate of Archon shards you get. Also, is that Wangle? Wangle, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Welcome to the channel, my dude. Enjoy your lovely new blue badge. Enjoy your emote. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and access to the Supporter Tea Lounge over on Discord. Exclamation mark Discord if you are not already on the Discord. Once you connect to your account, you'll have access to the Supporter Tea Lounge. It'll just unlock itself for you. If you see Zoms post up on it, then you haven't got access. Collection mission is tedious. It is.
Go to place.
It is very tedious. Hey! Oh, look at that. There's a floof.
Brother did good.
And I'll blow that. Because this will give us password number 4.
Good boom.
There we go. So now I need 3 more gene stamps and 1 more veil removed. Oh wait, that's a friendly. Good thing this guy has some tank. Alright, so about that veil removed. True, yeah, Nazuko. Yeah, the floof wasn't marked, was it? I just had to notice it. Was this game mode? This is the Kahl mission. Kahl mission number 3 in the weekly rotation. Okay, so I just need gene stamps now. Good thing that just needing to find gene stamps narrows down my search, because you see, we know that gene stamps can only be anywhere on the entire map. So that has reduced my search down, having found some of the objectives already from the whole map to the whole map. And that is a significant reduction. You see, that is a reduction of absolutely nothing. Truly making it feel like progress, having found those other pieces. So let's keep looking absolutely everywhere and see if I can find anything that exists anywhere. Don't worry guys, as soon as I'm within 10 feet of it, it'll tell me. 0-fold reduction? Absolutely. You know what? If you take 0 and you divide 1 by 0, you get infinity. And infinity is also the name of my tier 4 Patreon subscription, so clearly it's a good thing. Math. Oh, where are these bloody gene stamps? Speaking of which, yes, Rainuva is in fact an Infinity supporter here. Rainuva is the legend, taking that Infinity spot, or one of the 5 Infinity spots. You can feel the salt from the other side of the monitor? Oh mate, I could put the Dead Sea to shame. 9 years of development, and this is the objective they created. Chocolate is saying you can actually get some passwords through the rocks. Oh, well, fair enough. If you can skip out waiting for a grenade to go blow it up, okay. Not the biggest thing, but yeah. Alright, let's go check over this way. Maybe we'll find a gene stamp. Maybe we'll find a big old sign that says go F yourself. You teleported! Oh, come on! Now I've got to wait for the cooldown. Damn, he does a lot of damage. He genuinely teleported.
Time for revenge, brother.
Ah, there we are. Yeah, you got the reference. You got the reference, guys. You got the reference. Cosmo didn't. It was from, I think it was from Gabe Newell, Gaben, on the release of Team Fortress 2. After however many years of it was in development, hope it was worth the wait. And by God it was. Team Fortress 2 is an amazing game. Alright, anything hidden in here that I want? There is a body, but it hasn't got a gene stamp. Sorry mate, we don't care about you over there. You can just sit there. Your dog tags have been eaten by a mimic. Anyone over here? Nope, the world definitely ends over here. I know I said the world ends, that doesn't mean jump off. Guys, wow. Crikey. Didn't realise I had 2 suicidal squad mates. Immediately just going straight for it. Whew. Okay. Let's head on down. Wonder what Total Biscuit would have said if he reviewed Warframe today. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? Alright, so we're crossing our fingers that I haven't missed a single gene stamp. Crossing my fingers. Because I found 4 passwords, I found a floof, I found 2 gene stamps, I found a few things over that way. But this is a hard gate. Once I go through here, there's no going back. So if I've missed a gene stamp, that's just it. So let's hope I haven't. Cheers, Ladybug. Alright then. You know what? Let's see. Maybe I have stream luck. Maybe I can damage them. I cannot. Alright, well, we'll take the cutscene then. How is everyone else this fine Wednesday? Hope you're all doing splendidly. Please leave your shots. I'm just gonna lead these fighters over to wherever we're going.
Hull integrity dropping.
Can I blast their munitions? Well, I can't aim any lower.
Losing control. Oh.
Yeah, I could definitely damage these last time. Oh well. Alright then.
Kahl need to stop doing that.
You know what,
Get
Carl?
your brother's call.
46% of people are in agreement with you already. Okay, anything hiding at the back here? Anything hiding around here that I need to pick up? No? It appears not. Good. Okay. And if we leap up to here, and then over to here, is there something hiding at the back over this way? Nope. Good. Okay then. delete all of those sentinels real quick, don't mind me. Can I blow up this? Yes, I can. You don't need to command anyone to do that one now. Obviously, it's saying you can kill them by popping those giant crystals when they're near one, but even then, that's one fight per crystal. Yeah. We'll just pass on the broken bit. D acknowledged it's broken, that they can't fix it in time, so it's broken. But I'm still hunting for gene stamps, don't forget that, guys. Gotta love the gene stamp hunt. Hey, and there's one inside of this room. Thankfully, that one targeted at a much further range. At least it seemed much further. There we go. Still had to basically enter the room, but yeah.
Stay down.
Alright then, and yeah, that's everything in this bit. So let's continue towards the objective. Beautiful. Let's free some more brothers in here. Oh, and look at Gene Stamp. Wonderful. Alright then, let's grab you, Mr. Corpus. Oh, we got a friend who's decided to have a nap. Yeah, let's give him a quick pat on the back, wake him up. There we go. Head over to this location, tell the crew to head over here as well, so they'll just hold the position. That'll keep the disruption going. Ooh, I just got bombed. I didn't intend to get bombed there. Now I need to head over to this section. Let's continue the Kraken. And this should have the Corpus one freed. Let's head down and open up his pod. There we go. Welcome to the crew. What's that? Gallo E Conflict Synergist. Well, this is a conflict. This is most definitely a conflict, mate. Welcome to it. Let's activate the next pod. Yeah, we got a misinformation director as well. We're getting some interesting Corpus titles, but you know the Corpus are interesting people. Hello DJ, how you doing? Alright, let's send my crew over here. Once one of them gets here, I will be able to head out of the circle. Yep, there we go. Let me just take a bit of a run around here. I'm just going to give us a look around, make sure I've not missed any gene stamps. Oh, lovely. It actually wants me to go in this direction, so that's convenient. I think I've got all the gene stamps in this area. How many minus magnet does a ribbon need for Vectis Prime to get to one bullet? Good question, actually. Good question. I would take a guess at minus 26%, but I haven't actually tested it. I think Vectis 1 has 2 shots normally, so I would assume minus 26. But someone will have to double check on that for me, please. Let's just regroup everyone. Get this thing out of my face. Wake this guy up.
Wake up. Killing.
One more gene stamp to go, guys. One more gene stamp to go.
Kahl, Grenier's signal ahead, but abnormal. It's as if he was connected to a sentient mind before an armor.
Kahl heard of this one.
Yeah. Probably best to double check on the Vectis page, because the Vectis page on the wiki will almost certainly have the trivia note as to how you can get down to one shot. I'd be surprised if that's not on there. Right, once again, just checking our way around. Jaw's slightly aching today, but it's okay. Easily remove these guys. Now I got big gun. Let's check up this way. Any gene stamps over here? Oh, it continues. Now there could be a gene stamp right at the very end as well. There could be a gene stamp right the way down in the extraction. I just don't want to be running into there before I've checked everywhere else. Because that just makes my life worse. No trivia on the wiki? Oh wow, that's surprising. Alright, that's something that needs to be investigated at some point by someone. I don't have a vector to really check it with though.
Kahl do what Kahl must.
Kahl, you can't save them all.
Kahl saved.
Alright, no gene stamp down here either. And nothing on that side. Let's destroy this thing. There's some sentience around us, and now there are no longer sentients around us because they just got marbleized. Why does it look like I've got some guys who haven't quite figured out where they're going? Yeah, look at that. Top left of the map. There's still one of them just over there. Oh well.
Bot says, hee hee.
Hee hee. Fair enough then. Dicture, thank you very much for resubscribing onto 12 months. You gone full pot, my dude. You gone full pot. Absolutely appreciate it. Cheers very much, Dicture. Oh. You have yourself a lovely cup of tea. You got lost, Muric's confusing. It is a bit. Alright. Bring in the group again, just making sure they're all definitely here with us. There is the wolf. There is... Ah! No, I don't want to die. I'm doing this deathlessly. There, gene stamp, gene stamp, gene stamp. Ah! Back off! Seriously, bro. Bro! I just want to get the gene stamp! Hit someone else! Got the gene stamp. Okay, so if it extracts me now, I'm fine. I just wanted the gene stamp! There we go.
Kahl, extraction is ready. Get your brothers to the hangar.
Well, that worked. I guess we can just extract now. Let me just check. Yeah. The only thing incomplete was the bugged one. Cache? I blew up the cache earlier. That was right at the start of that fight there. There we go. All wonderful on that one, aside from the bugs and the pixel hunting. But we got there. We got there. And then a weird, slightly broken mission complete screen. It happens. Ah. There we are. How long did that take in the end? 37 minutes. Oh, it's faster than the last time I did it. 37 minutes, and it's all sorted by the bugged one. 90 stock. Beautiful. Alright then, chat. Now that we have had a reminder as to the Kahl missions and how they work out. I took 37 minutes there on a good run. I'm going to re-poll. Same poll as last time. Do you like seeing the Kahl mission on stream? Simple yes or no now. Now we've had a lovely refresher. Last time there, it was 54 to 46%. 54% in favour of the Kahl mission. I just want a quick repoll on that. Now how everyone feels having just been reminded of how it appears on stream.
What you see is what I got. Shooters, mods, all untraceable.
Folks saying, yes, Ken, I like watching you suffer. And that is exactly the kind of person who makes streaming toxic. Just saying. Joke saying, was a no, still a no. Fair. They were saying, I like the missions, but I don't want you to keep having to do them on stream and suffering. That.
He likes to crunch the little bones. So, we leave those in.
And there we have it. So in that mission there, that is a swing. That was a 13% swing in the votes after that mission. 13% swing. And was saying, I enjoy these styles missions, but I'm afraid the bugs might bias it. Oh, the bugs definitely bias it. The bugs definitely bias it. 100%. But my main issue is still with the fact that in a mission that can be done in about, what, 10 minutes? They decided to add in things which add on an extra 25 minutes of hunting. Just hunting. God, imagine if you don't have a jetpack for 2 of the missions. You had to just wander your way around the entire one. So yeah. The missions themselves are actually quite enjoyable. If you take out all of the collectible objectives, every single one of them, if you take those out of your mind and look at the mission there, I'd say the majority of people would be plenty happy with the mission. Yeah. Just pixel hunting. Just pixel hunting. Cosmo saying, quick question. Is it worth running Strength on Titania or any frame with an Exalted? Or does most of the damage come from the weapons mods itself? Strength is multiplicative into the damage, absolutely. So having strength there is important. Let me switch over to the Orbiter real quick. Let me switch over to the correct location for Tenno. We ain't the Drifter. True Zomic, except Mesa. Mesa is weird, but still Mesa benefits from strength anyway, so yes. But for most Exalted weapons, it is multiplicative, so if we just grab Titania real quickly here. If we go into the upgrade screen just to see where we're at, so we've got 179% strength on this build here, and you can see that the damage, melee damage, and drone damage, they're all increased, and that is as a result of strength. If I were to this way, just so I can pop those off that way. That one, and where's the other bit of strength coming from? Oh yeah, there it is. So you can see, yeah, those stats are definitely tied to strength. The strength does make the whole ability stronger. It also benefits the Razorwing Blitz Augment if you use that one there, giving you even higher benefits again. And anything else will be strength based. So I do recommend having strength on Titania. Joke saying, now if the poll was like, do you like watching the Kahl mission only doing the time and Deathless Run objectives? Then I'd vote yes, but since it's a pixel hunt, it's being all no. That's the thing, Joker. I don't enjoy doing the pixel hunt in the first place. To do the mission, but to skip the objectives to then have to go and do the mission again elsewhere would still suck. It would just still suck. So ability strength is not additive with Serration and similar mods. Not on Titanium, no. Not on most Warframes with exalted weapons. It is additive on Mesa for reasons I can't explain because, yeah. And it's not directly normally additive like you might expect either. The best way to understand Mesa is to go look at the wiki because other people have been studious enough to go through all the mathematics on it and just lay it out for everyone to understand. Or everyone to look at and go, what the fuck? But yeah, in a game full of exceptions, that's another exception. Yeah, Mesa's weird. But for every other exalted, just go ham on the strength if you want loads more damage because more strength is more damage directly. They are directly proportional. How many Tau shards? Tau Forge shards have I got so far? That's a good question. That is a good question. I wish I had a sort by shard, but I don't have that option. So let's find where I placed them all and we can add them up. Yeah, I've got one in Mesa for testing purposes. That one is a Tau Forge, so that's one. And then we got Loki here. I know he has one in as well. So that's two. Let's see. Two so far. Rhino, have you got a normal one? That's a normal one. And if I keep scrolling... Oh, I think I missed one. Yeah, Banshee. That's a normal one as well. Yeah, so I've got 2 Tau Forged currently placed into frames by the looks of it. And then if we go into the Archon Shards here, I've got another Tau Forged Crimson one right there. So 3 Tau Forged I think I've got in total. 3 Tau Forged. Which, when you consider how many Archon hunts we've had, that is, we've had 6 Archon hunts now? Or is it 5? It's got to be 6 Archon hunts, right? So yeah, I have been absurdly lucky when it comes to Tau Forged. I've been ridiculously lucky, and I still think the Tau Forged system is stupid in the fact that it's RNG. It shouldn't be RNG. Oh, is it 7 we've done? Is it 7? Oh yeah, we had a repeated burial, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, so we've had 7. So 3 and 7. Still ridiculous. Alright, take care, Soul Guidance. You feel like you're doing something wrong each time you finish an Archon Hunt? That's the thing, Tiger Pup. That's... Oh, I'm gonna rant. Fuck it, I'm gonna have the rant. That's the thing, you've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong, Tiger Pup. Andrew, you've done nothing wrong as well. You're at 0 out of 7. You've done nothing wrong. If you have no Tau Forged Archon Shards, despite having done all 7 Archon Hunts, you have done absolutely nothing wrong. The game just looked at you and went, fuck you. That's what it did. It didn't say, oh, better look next time, because it didn't give you a next time. You have to wait a week. It didn't give you an opportunity to go out and try again, or maybe upgrade the shard through some other process. No, it just said, you did the exact same thing I did, but you get a lower tier reward. That's it. Obviously saying you pulled the lever on the wrong slot machine, so to speak. No, not even that. That indicates you did something wrong. You pulled the exact same lever and got a worse result. This isn't being unlucky with getting a drop of Condition Overload, Blood Rush. This isn't being unlucky on getting the right reward from a bounty. This isn't you being unlucky on getting the wrong Arcane from killing a Eidolon. Because all of those, you can go and do it again. You can go and do it again. You can continue doing stuff. You can take the rewards that you do get, trade them with other players, so that where you have something and someone else doesn't, and vice versa, bam! You got trade. Bad luck mitigation exists through the trading system. But here, we got people like OG Grip, we got Golden Trigger, on 0 out of 7, for no fault of their own and no way to recover from it. Meanwhile, someone like myself is sat here on 3 out of 7, absurdly lucky, frankly. Not that crazy, but it is still lucky. Shouldn't be happening. Absolutely shouldn't be happening because there is nothing we can do about it. Let me just bring this up again. The website I brought up last time I had this rant. Not that one. There it is. Let me bring up this site again and switch the screen. There we go. All right. So we've had 7 runs. We've had 7 runs. Here are the numbers right here, right and simple. I'm just gonna hide the chat for a moment. Where's my Twitch chat? There it is. Hide the chat moment. So this is the chance of this X many Tau Forged in 7 runs. So if you ran 7 runs, you would have no percent chance of 7, 0.04% chance of 6, 0.43 of 5, and so on. Let's zoom this in a bit, actually. Let's make that easier for you on smaller screens. There we are. There is a 21% chance that you get absolutely no Tau Forged Archon Shards in 7 weeks straight. None. Meanwhile, 11% of people, I'm part of that, got 3. Nearly 3% of people got 4. Just slightly under 0.5%. This is around about, what's that? 1 in 2,500 people? Slightly more likely than that, but it's about 1 in 2,500 have 5 Tau Forged Archon Shards at this point. And then the numbers continue to get lower. It's ridiculous. For how low is that 7th one? 0.001%. That's 1 in 100,000, 10,000. 1 in more than 1 in 100,000, but not a lot more. But if you think about how many people are playing Warframe, you know, there could be someone out there with the full 7. And there are 21% of people with 0, because screw you. I'm not okay with that. I don't think that is a fun and fair way of doing things. If it's supposed to be 1 in 5, give it to us on every 5th mission. If it's supposed to be 1 in 5, give us some other thing alongside it. Say, a Tau fragment and a normal shard. And with 5 Tau fragments, you can upgrade a normal shard to a Tau Forge shard. And that's it. There you go. 1 in 5. Job done. But instead, it is RNG based. With no trading. I'll be honest, Archon shard trading probably would be a bad thing, given that they're giving out 1 per week. Or 2 per week if you do the Kahl missions. But there's no bad luck mitigation whatsoever. There is no comeback. If the game decides you are unlucky, if the game decides you don't deserve to have the reward, you don't get it, and that is my problem with it. There is nothing you can do about it. You can't run the mission again. There's just nothing. I'm going to be saying, how long did the Lichers take to get their pity system? Quite a while, and depending on which pity system you're talking about, or, well, no, there's the pity system, and then there's the other systems that enable the pity system. In the first place, to cast your minds back to the introduction of Kuva Lichers, for example, to cast you all the way back, guys, when Kuva Lichers were first introduced, if you downed the Kuva Larvaling, you knocked them down, you didn't get to know what weapon they had. You didn't know if it was going to be a Kuva Nuke or Kuva Brammer or Kuva Heck. You just got a Larvaling, you tap interacted, not hold, tap interacted, and that was it. You have a Kuva Lich. Once you got out of the mission, then you discovered what weapon it was. And if you didn't want it, well, screw you. Go kill the Lich now. Then they later introduced a system whereupon they showed you what the weapon was. Then they introduced a system where it was hold to stab them, so you didn't accidentally just run past, the pop-up comes up, you hear the sound trigger, your brain goes, oh, button, press. They eventually removed that. And then they introduced the pity system, which made it where there would only be a fixed number of runs, maximum number of runs, sorry, I should say, before you're guaranteed to find the thing you're looking for. This kind of thing repeats. But the Tau Forge system is, I think, one of the worst I've actually seen. It might actually be one of the worst. Ultimately, the way I see it, throughout this game and throughout any good game, is that if you create something which players are supposed to be able to access and play, make it where all players, all, not some, not the lucky, not those who spend a bajillion hours, all reasonable players can play that game. If it is not intended for all reasonable players to access, why has time been spent on it? That's the question. Why create something and then just bar it from some people? The Tau Forge system is barred. Despite 7 weeks in, the Tau Forge system is barred from many people in this chat and from 21% of people overall. The Tau Forge system will continue to be either barred or at the very least very restricted to the unlucky portion of the player base forever. There will always be those who will just constantly be given the middle finger. Because that's how RNG works. If you do not mitigate it, there will be the lucky and there will be the unlucky. And that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. Aside from complaining to the people who designed it that way, because they designed it that way. They didn't have to. No one told them to. There was no promise made at 10OCon or anything saying we're going to introduce Tau Forge shards and they're going to have a 20% drop rate and there is nothing you can do to get around that. It's a hard set law. We've sold it to the banks. We can't get around it. None of that exists. promises weren't made. They just did it. That's my rant, guys. That's my rant on the Tau Forge system. Got all gotcha systems? Well. At least I have another mug of tea now. Oh, that's nice and fresh. Love it. Switch my mugs around on my desk properly now. There we go. But yeah. Even at 1 year in, there has to be that unlucky guy who never got a Tau Forge. Oh, I keep on done it now. Gonna bloody... Let me just get that page back again. 1 moment. Where were we? Oh yes, we were on this page right here. This is it for 7 weeks. Let's make that 52 weeks. Bam. Chance of none. It reads 0.00. 0.0009. That basically rounds to 001. So 1% is 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000, 1 in 100,000. Can I stop? 1 in 100,000. So just slightly less than 1 in 100,000 people after a year of Archon hunts would still have 0. Here we got about 1 in 10,000 would still only have 1. If we use a tool at most, there we are. After a whole year, 1.37% of people, so that's what, about, what's that in human numbers? So yeah, 1 in about 73 people, 1 in 73 people would not have enough Tau Forge shards to fill up 1 Warframe after an entire year. 1 in 73. One in 73 people would fail to have a full Warframe set of Tau Forge shards. Just 5. That's less than 10% drop rate. Still wouldn't get that. 3.69% of people would have 5 or less. Over half of everyone would have 10 or less. Which, yeah, that fits in. It's a 20% drop rate, so divide this by 5, you can get just slightly over 10. So, yeah. And you can see the average works out. But, that's a sitch. Welcome on in. My word, that is a sound we don't hear very often on this stream, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. Who just raided in? Your Lucky Clover. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. Everyone has just come from Your Lucky Clover. What you guys been up to here? Let's do a quick shout out. We got the new shout out command. I've not used this since they changed it. I want to do this. Your Lucky Clover. There we go, guys and gals. If you want to drop a follow there at Your Lucky Clover, you can click the follow button right at the top of the chat. That's a new thing that Twitch added. Isn't that cute? Ain't that cute there? You're able to drop a follow if you want to check them out later on. But thank you very much for the follow as well there, Lucky Clover. What have you been up to today? What have you been up to today? Passing the luck? There's some people in this chat that need the luck. There are definitely some people in this chat that need the luck. We've just been talking about that. For anyone who is curious about Tau Forge shards here in Warframe, and a little rant on that side. I don't like the system. I have 3 out of 7 Tau Forge. I am really lucky in that regard. I don't like the system. It shouldn't be so luck-based. Looking over saying, working on Profit Taker, tried out Conclave for the first time. Wow. I mean, fair enough. I've been to Conclave like 2-3 times ever. It's not really my thing. Warframe gameplay for me doesn't sell Conclave to me. Well, yeah, fair do. Go on, cop. Cheers. Oh, and I just managed to bash my tea into my water. There we are. That was clever. Alrighty then, chat. You know what? That's some inspiration. Let's kill Profit Taker. If anyone would like to join in on Profit Taker, whether you're on PC or Xbox, we still got crossplay as a thing. If you would like to join in on that, send me a message in-game, The Kengineer. Let's go kill Profit Taker. Why not? I'm inspired. Let's do it. Bubbity 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 bop bop bop. Where are they? There it is. That should do the trick. Rank 5! Ugh. It should work. It needs work, but it'll work. It'll work, chat. Potes. We'll get everything we need. Rennie was saying, by the weekend, what was the source of the microstutters? There are a few optimizations I had to do, Radiover. So the drones weren't helping, but they weren't the sole source of it. What I need to do, there was a update to the graphics driver. That seemed to have a minor improvement. So is that. I have disabled stream recording. So I'm no longer recording the stream as I stream it. I'm just streaming it and letting Twitch handle the recording side of things. Not exactly a long-term solution, that one, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. That saved a whole chunk of resources. And I made an edit to the way that the stream is actually being broadcast. In fact, because of the edit to the way the stream is being broadcast, those of you on lower internet speeds won't have noticed, but those of you who are able to do so will have noticed this stream is actually being streamed in 1080p now rather than 720. So thanks to the optimizations I've managed to do across the stream, little bits and pieces here and there, we got a high resolution stream now. Yeah, managed to upgrade it. And because we're always getting transcoding these days, I was happy to include that. So yeah, does anyone want to join in on some Profit Taker? Just send me a messaging game, the Kengineer. If you don't know how to do that, !join will tell you how to do that. And we'll go smash it. I'm saying I'm surprised VSync helps you when it literally makes my load time take 10 times longer. This is the thing I've heard so many times. Loads of people complain about VSync in loads of different games. It's not a Warframe specific thing. It's all over the place. People complain about VSync like mad. Oops, I can't spell it every time I try. I always have it on, and it's never been a problem for me. Not only has it never been a problem for me, not having it on is a problem. Because without VSync, every game will just try running to absolute maximum. What is VSync? It's a VSync vertical synchronization. It will synchronize and limit the number of frames that you are getting on your screen to your screen's refresh rate. So my screen refreshes at 60 frames per second. And so I've told the game, do not create more than 60 frames. I don't want them, I don't need them. Just 60 frames every second. Try to get that far and then stop. If you turn it off, then what happens is your game will try to render as many frames as it physically can with your setup, until it's capped out either by your graphics card or your processor, your RAM. Something says, oh, we can't do any more, Captain, this is all we got. So it will try to run your computer as much as it can. Now, that can lead to positives, that can lead to negatives. Well, the biggest negatives is it's running your computer as much as it can. When I had VSync off, for example, on FTL Faster Than Light, let me just invite a couple people here. Space Cadet, welcome on in. Oop. Cosmo, welcome on in. Yeah, when I had it, some reason it just turned itself off on FTL Faster Than Light. FTL's a pretty lightweight game. Graphically speaking, it is exceedingly lightweight. And so instead the bottleneck that happened was my processor. I noticed all of a sudden that when I opened up the game, my web pages and whatnot, they were taking a bit longer to load, and I could hear this strange whirring noise. And what it was my fan running at absolute maximum on my processor, screaming to try and keep this thing from burning itself into ashes. Because my processor was constantly capped out at 100%. It was using every last little bit it could to try and render everything all at once there, just because the way it was set up. I was getting something mad like 2000 FPS. Which is not what you need ever. 2000. And yeah, that that didn't need to exist. I did not need that many frames. It was a risk to the computer because you don't want to be running your processor that long, that hard for something you don't have to, quite frankly. And this was on an older build. This was before this current computer. On that build, I didn't have the best cooling on my processor. It was still the stock stuff that came with it. So, you know, that fan was just going like the clappers trying to stop my computer from dying. 2000 FPS where almost every tactical decision is done in pause. Very correct, Zom. Yeah, I did not need those frames. So, VSync is good. In every case I have ever come across. It's not good for everyone. I don't understand why. But it has always been good for me. In every game I've ever had the option to turn it on, to say, look, no, stop hogging all the resources, just use what you need to render the game on my screen, and then let me use those other resources to do things like stream, or listen to music, or watch YouTube at the same time. Thank you. My computer has other things to do. That the way it be. Hello, Donut Doug. .net Doug. So might have to download game again, see where I've got to. Been a while. Yeah, go for it. Depending on how long a while is for you, there's plenty of new stuff to try out. One thing that cannot be argued with Warframe, no one can claim that they don't have significant content updates. Yeah, if you're constantly playing everything the moment it comes out, then there'll be gaps between updates where you're like, well, I've done it all now, haven't I? But if you take a break for even a single year, when you come back, you're like, oh wait, shit, they've actually gone and done stuff. What do you know? Space saying, Ken, have you seen my Aegis / Hildren? I don't think I have, no. Don't think I have. Alright, I think everyone should be loaded in. Prophet Taker, stage 4, load her up, and let's smash her into the ground. Now, I'm not a boss fighter, so this is not going to be a speed run, unless one of the other two in the squad is a speedrunner. I should be skipping through this chat. Click, 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 click. Skippity skip. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Now let's go take the fight to the orb. Cosmo not a speedrunner? There do. Something tells me Space Cadet isn't either. Judging by the gear we got here. Yeah, just judging the gear, we're probably not speedrunners here. We'll just handle it. Space Cadet also not a speedrunner. Excellent! We might be able to appreciate the fight then, chat. We might be able to actually appreciate the fight. Alright, let's go. Where do we need to go? Hello, Trekkie, how you doing? Have a vault with Eclipse, could have bought him as well. Yeah. Children Wisp Lavos, it'll be fine. The Wisp could be quite appreciable for the healing. Alright, my little mess. Let's deal with you. Heat. What do I have heat on? Do I have it on you? No. Do I have it on you? No, I don't have heat on this lot. I didn't check the damage types on this. Heat. I have it on the Archivex. This is not the Archivex. This is... Shit! I forgot to check my loadout. My blummin' loadout, which changes my Warframe and all weapons and mods, doesn't change my Necromech. It's still on Bone Widow. Shit, that's a problem. Can you join? You could have joined. Unfortunately, we are past the point of being able to let people join in now, so you'll have to hold off on that one. Oh, this is radiation modded, so that's not going to work. Nope. Don't have that damage type. Oh, my glaive is going to be toxin as well, isn't it? Wait, no, corrosive. Wait, we just had corrosive. Ah, damn. You. Ow. Never mind, they switched it to electric. I could have done the radiation, but now it's electric. I could try Bone Widow charge melee attack. I could if Bone Widow was modded to do a reasonable amount of damage. It is not. Shock bolts for electric damage. I'm going to say no on that one. There we go. Now, the Morsey on the Necromech can take out these. We don't need to deal with the cooldown on the weapon itself. Ta-da! Alright. Switch to the semi mode.
They're sinking with the old. Shield's going back up.
Take out one of you.
Deal with those pylons.
I don't have the damage on this to one-shot the pylons, but I can kill the pylons.
That did it. She's vulnerable.
And now we can shoot her again. Taking out the legs using the Morzer one. Yep. Trying to get that back leg. Have we got it? Yeah, we got it. I think we got it. Oh no, they got it. There we are. And now we're doing the damage type matching up again stage. Cool. Viral. Apparently I have that, so let's do some viral damage. There we go. Magnetic. I apparently don't have magnetic. Nope. I'm not seeing it really getting hurt much. I was getting slightly tickled by that new core. I'm just gonna switch this over. Toxin! That is toxin, isn't it? Oh wait, yeah, I've got corrosive, not toxin. Damn it. Stand up. Heat. I would have had that if I had the correct Necromech. I showed a Morslon build. You should be able to see it on stream with the Warframe overlay. If not, we can show you after. Blast damage, that I have. That I have because I got Glaive. Glaive goes black. It's not the strongest black, but it went black. There we are. Impact. I can do that. Slash. I can do that as well. Gas. 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 Oh, no, wait, pylons. Pylons after legs, then pylons. Like that. I knew what I was doing. I went for the Necromech, but I still said pylons. There we go. Take the face. Okay. Switch to Warframe. Taking out the pylon through the mountain because that's how the world works. Oh, you wanted to die, did you? There you go. He died. Which actually buffed up the damage on my Zenith because that's how this works. This one over here, shoot it through the leg. Ah, okay. Bit by bit, we're getting there. This is another shield stage. Yes, it is. Do I have the damage for that? I do not. Does someone else have cold? Don't think they do. Radiation! Yes, yes, yes. That I can hit with the Morsey. Now it's onto electric again.
See? What is it?
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's
Puncture. I have a little bit of puncture. I'll just shoot it for a bit. Does it matter which archgun you use for Profit Taker if you don't have a Necromech yet? The best one I'd say if you don't have a Necromech yet would be to go for Corvas. Not Corvas Prime, just Corvas. Corvas Prime is not a good pickup. Magnetic I don't have. And if I remember correctly, someone's new core was Tickling Magnetic. Toxin, again, I don't have them currently tied to Corrosive. Heat, again, I don't have. That would have been on my Necromech. I mean, I can... Oh, Blast. Blast I have. Blast I have. Someone's pet called Booster is down. Fair enough. Necromech time. Shoot the legs. Legs taken out. Filters onto the face. And we got it. I think. Yep, we got it. There we go. So, an incorrectly modded Glaive and the wrong Necromech, but we still got that. Ta-da! We got our loot, and now we shoot. Just check, did I grab the loot? Yeah, I grabbed the loot.
Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Ta-da! How long was that? 7.5 minutes. I'll pass. That'll do.
Continuing to overcharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
Yeah, what's a good choice to pair with Glaive Prime secondary-wise? Honestly, the Epitaph is an amazing backup secondary. Especially as AoE for status spreading, you just really don't need to focus too much. It's good. The Epitaph is pretty much one of the best you can get hold of for a support secondary. Didn't realise you could do that with your Arcwing. There we are. Alright, I want to do that again. This time with the correct modding. With the correct everything. Let's do that again. But with the right stuff, because I always mess with this front build here for the... What's it? The purposes of the Archon Hunt, because Corrosive is best for my glaive there, but normally I use Toxin. Wagwan. Ah, Ellie would like to join in as well. Sure, come on in. And now into here. Bone Widow, go away. Void Rig, come in. So this is currently radiation modded, and this is radiation. Now that needs to say radiation, so I want to move this over to corrosive. Which would be to do that. Yep, there we are, corrosive heat. So now I've got blast, heat, corrosive on my Archibex, so all three of those can slam through the Prophet Taker orb. So I've got heat, blast, corrosive. This has got me toxin. Epitaph has got me gas. And with its charge shots, I'm also to do a decent amount, able to do slash primarily. The Zenith, I need to improve it, but it's currently providing... Oh, it has got electric, but it's mostly providing viral damage. Once I improve it, it'll do more, but for the time being, it's mostly viral, and then it's got a little bit of others there. Primarily, that is puncture electric. You can see I'm covering the different damage types. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, Mortalon also has the radiation, yeah, of course. I like the Mortalon, not sure the Necromek one, the same one showing Arcwing. Fair enough, yeah. Let me just minimize out of that. Upgrade, Morzy, back into this. Link, like so. There we are, or you can see it on the stream, Elliot. Or you can see it on the stream. Blue Doge, yo, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime, dude. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy your lovely blue badge, your emotes to go with it, and your access to Supporter T-Lounge over on the Discord. Cheers, appreciate it. Bebe Han saying, any reason why Exodia Contagion is ignored by Prophet Taker? Prophet Taker tends to ignore stuff that hits the wrong part of Prophet Taker. So with Exodia Contagion being an AoE from a projectile, it can ignore weird stuff. Prophet Taker is a weird fight. That's why I have to say don't use Corvus Prime, because the Corvus Prime projectile is different from normal Corvus bullets. Corvus bullets hit as a hit scan where they go. The Corvus Prime projectile is wide, and therefore if it hits something that will deal 0 damage, it continues to deal 0 damage even if it then hits something that could take damage. It's bonkers. It's very bonkers. So yeah. Prophet Taker is a bit of a weird fight, for reasons that are not visible to you in-game without some extensive testing, and that's why it feels janky. You just noticed the periodic table mug? Yeah. That's my backup. When I'm not using Mech Engineer mug, it'll either be periodic table or my Aperture Science mug. That's a lovely one to use as well. Alright, let's do this again, shall we? Let's do this again. This time I actually have the correct gear for myself. We now have a Hildren Vault. Goodbye, Wisp. Let's do it. Spectre saying, got a practical problem. Got a 50% market discount, but there's nothing I want to buy in the market. Oh, practical solution. Don't buy anything then. Is the bounty on? The bounty is not on because I'm a moron. Thank you, Eliu. Yes. Forgot that we need to actually tell them we want to fight the thing. That would help.
We're all here. Let's get started.
There we go. You can switch back to it. Oh, it's not necessary. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do in terms of bringing a frame. As long as you stay alive and deal damage, we're good. We are good. Yeah, seriously, guys. A discount on something you don't want is not a discount. It is only a discount if you actually wanted to purchase it. Otherwise, it is just a new price for the thing you don't want. Buy only that you wish to purchase. Alright, where's our target? Where is the thing we need to turn into mincemeat? This way this time. Hello, I'm here to ruin your day. You guys first. There we go, max stack on my dexterity. That thing has next to no shields already. We need cold damage, if anyone has it. Any cold damage going around? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. I'm not seeing it. Electric, that I can provide. There we go, someone got the electric. Someone's got a lot of damage going around, which is very, very nice. Beautiful. Now we've got the pylons going out.
Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs and then work your way.
Let's see where these land and then start shooting them. That one's taken rid of. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? There we go.
Shields going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons.
I think they just got them all, yeah.
Shields away.
Take out these legs again.
The shields are vulnerable.
2, 3 legs down, 4 legs down. She crunches. We shoot her in the face. There we go. Blast damage, I got that. Toxin, yeah, I got that. Oop. Okay, we're switching off it, we're switching off it. Radiation, I've got that. There we go, we're damaging the legs. Damage 1. Damage 2. Can I hit that? Damage 3. Damage 4. There we go. She crunches. We hit the face. She stands back up. Pylon's coming out. Oop. I wanted to say in the air. Thank you very much. There we go. Actually, you know what? I do want to land because I have no melee stacks. There we go. Thank you. Looks like someone else has Zenith as well and did their bit there. Viral. Slash. Puncture. Heat. Eyes on my neck and back. Oop. Corrosive. Oh wait, no, we switched over to the legs. 1 leg down, 2 leg down, 3 leg down, 4 legs down, and then we just got the face. Wait, did it just... Oh, the legs respawned. Okay, well, we'll do the legs again. 1, 2, can't see. Oh, gotta recharge the gun, 1 sec. There we go. Onto the head, and it's dead this time. I don't know why the legs regenerate sometimes, chap, they do. There we are, we'll just wait for the loot to spawn, grab that and get out of here. Come on, shit the loot out. There it is. Beautiful. Job done, let's go. Oh god, that speed boost on my frame. Alright, you take care, Nozoka. Have a good one. Leon's saying, can I ask, what city are you from? I'm originally from somewhere in the middle of the UK. I now live in the south of the UK. We'll put it that way.
At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
How long was that one? That one was 4 minutes. That's a good time. That is a good time. We can be happy with that time there. There we are. Profit taker. The inspired murdering of that thing has been murdered. GG's. GG's all around on that one. We're going to keep doing that one. 2 is enough for me. I don't actually need the rewards from that, so I'll pocket the extra credits, the debt bonds, the toroid, and we'll pop out of that one. Lovely jubbly. Is the main factor in picking a frame for this just don't die? If you are newer to Profit Taker, then yes. Once you are more established, then you'd want to pick up something that can still not die, but also actually bring something to the fight. Lavos doesn't actually bring anything to that fight there, other than he doesn't die. So that's why I bring Lavos. I just can switch my brain off of defense and focus entirely on the offense side of things, because there's a lot going on in that fight. There is really so much. But as you become more adept at it, you can bring out things with more of a punch to it. Say, for example, bring out Volt, or you can bring out things designed to specifically get you more credits, like Chroma. Specifically Chroma. So yeah, if you just want to brainlessly tank, then a Arcane Graceful Umbral Lavos works. You can use Revenant. You know, frames which tank really, really well. If you're looking to deal more damage though, then you'd focus on a damage-based frame. They are faster. Leons, I'm originally from the middle of England, live in the south. That's what I said. Space Gets, it was handling the trash, keeping the shields boosted. Also Gloom on Hildren. Fair enough. Fair. Surprised they never added a Deimos boss fight. There is a Deimos boss fight, Cosmo. It's kind of hard to come across, but it is a mini boss of sorts. You need to be doing an isolation vault, and then in one of the isolation vaults, there is a kind of a Sarlacc pit thing you can come across, and if you do the challenge or puzzle for the Sarlacc pit, you then open up access to the, I want to say, Jugulus Rex that appears down there, but yeah, it's not a proper boss fight, you're right. It's not a proper boss fight. We've got a number of mini bosses. It's supposed to be a mini boss? Yeah. It's kind of a lead into a mini bossy fight kind of thing. On top of the fact you've got the Arcane Vault Guardians, you know, the Necromex down there, they're mini bosses too of a sort. How to not get bored of Warframe. Play it only when you enjoy playing it. Do not attempt to do everything all at once. Do not continue doing things you do not enjoy. If you do not enjoy a part of Warframe, stop playing it. Because otherwise, it will become a chore. If you set yourself a task or a chore, a job to do in Warframe rather than simply enjoying yourself, then what can happen is that you'll look at the Warframe application, be it on your PC or on your PlayStation, wherever you've got it, you'll see that icon there. What will then go through your mind is, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I must do, and you'll resent it. So if you don't want to burn out on the game, only do the bits you find fun. And if you don't find enough bits fun to keep you playing, take a break. Pure and simple. There's nothing special about avoiding burnout. It's the same everywhere. Do what you can without stretching yourself too far. There will be some bits you don't like, but you'll do for the sake of the bits you do like, and there is a net result of enjoyment. If you have a net result of enjoyment, like working towards getting your next former, working towards building a Warframe you want to try out, then yeah, you take the bits you're not really a fan of to get the bits you really are a fan of. But if the net calculation isn't there, if you look at it and you go, well, actually I don't really want to be farming any former blueprints, I'm not really interested in relic loot, don't do relic runs. If you're not a fan of boss mechanics, you find them janky, don't do boss fights. And that is how you avoid burnout. If you have to avoid the game entirely, that's how you avoid the game entirely. That's how you don't get bored of it. You allow yourself to enjoy it until you don't. It's nothing more special to it, really, guys. There is nothing more special to it. Alrighty. SpaceX saying still available for joining in if there's an open slot for whatever you do next. You know what? You know what we haven't done in a hot minute? We haven't done some Void Storms. So that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up with some Void Storms. Let's see, have we got some really shiny ones? Nothing great. We'll do the Saturn ones. Miso those. We'll do some Miso ones on Mordo Cluster. That sounds fine. So, first come, first serve. The first messages. I know you just posted up in the chat there, Space Cat, but I'm going to make it fair. The first 3 people to send me a message in game, the engineer, will be the first 3 people brought into the squad. We're going to go into Railjack. We're going to crack relics to the end of stream. That is the plan. cracking them to the end of stream. Let me bring the 10 envoy because boom. Invite for Voidstorm, there we go. Cosmo, Walnut Time, there we go. One more spot available. One more spot available. I've had to start over on Warframe for the 3rd time. Got up to MR18, then got heartbroken when I had to restart on Xbox. Now only MR5. Oh, it's a shame you've had to restart, my dude. But hey, you know what you're doing, so you'll be able to get through it a lot faster than how you got there before. Brutal Green saying, need the new stuff from Veilbreaker, but doesn't enjoy... It doesn't do Veilbreaker because don't enjoy it. I mean, do you need the new stuff from Veilbreaker? From my understanding, with the exception of Styanax, which, worst case scenario, you can get Platinum to get him, with the exception of Styanax, there is nothing there that really, I would say, is a need in the Warframe sense. Obviously, you don't need anything ever from a game. That's a moot point. We don't do that point here. But in terms of just playing Warframe, there are 3 weapons over there. There are some mods. The weapons you can get hold of, I think you can get them in plat as well. The mods, you can definitely trade for those ones. So it leaves you the Archon Shards. And the Archon Shards, no one's getting them very quickly. No one's getting them very quickly, really. So, unless you are in a position where people have a certain level of expectation about how your gear is going to look, where people are wanting to know all the different little maximizations you can pull off, unless you're in a position where people are demanding that of you as a content creator, you don't need to get yourself hooked on trying to get every last Archon Shard. Take it at your speed. Take it at your speed. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. Enjoy other parts of the game. To put it bluntly, I have a number of maxed out arcanes, but if I go to my stats and I go down to Hydralisk captures 22, I have captured 22 Hydralisks ever total. Incomplete. That's it. If you don't enjoy a part of the game, don't do it. Just don't. Either you can get the reward somewhere else, or you could just decide it actually doesn't really matter that much. Alright, let's see, what relics have we got here? We got a Phantasma Prime barrel one. I've already got the barrel, but it's a shiny, guys. Let's do it. Let's bring that one. Does Titania's roll go further than other frames? Feels like it. I've never measured it, Cosmo, so I couldn't tell you. You got all Arcane's max, but done even less Eidolons than myself. Yeah, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. That's why there is a trading system in this game. It's absolutely part of it. Now, there is definitely value to the Archon Shards. They do give more options. There is no two roads about it. They do give more. They are slots that are otherwise empty that provide bonuses. They can provide healing. They can provide extra tank. They can provide energy at the start of a mission, replacing a mod preparation. They can, what do you call it? Make it where you've got a built-in natural talent, so you don't need to use natural talent mod. Why is someone up in my camera? Really? Really? Is this what you guys do on Xbox? You just drop a necromech right there. Thank you. Honestly. Where was I? Yeah. You can effectively get a watered down arcane energize through the amber shards. You've got access to a lot of strength for duration or crit bonuses, status bonuses. I was going to kill that eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, the Archon Shards do plenty once you get hold of them. And they are better for people who don't want to experiment. Have we got... L Tactical. Let's see. Pulse Turbine. Yep, someone is up on the Pulse Turbine. Railjack crew. Need to destroy Radiator. If I just launch that way, that'll do that trick. There we go. Cruise ship destroyed. Wonderful. Another set of Seeker Volley missiles. That'll take out a load more of these ships. Fire that. I'll take out the next radiator because of the range.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Cruise ship.
Remaining fighters are being called off.
Alright, we don't need to kill any more fighters, so it's now pure cruise ship. Oh, this one's still alive. Hello.
Away crew. Go for the core.
Let's try that one again, shall we?
Pulse turbine.
And yeah, it sounds like they've got enough charges to keep on firing, so we'll just leave them firing and firing. There we go. In fact, they've got another pair of cruise ships right there. I'll just stun them so they ain't going anywhere.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy mark.
There we go. Looks like someone popped out, so I'll take the seat. They must have run out of dome charges. That happens at this stage. I will switch over to blown up. One down, one more to go. Wait, reactant.
Crew ship down.
No! Shit. Reactant. Okay, just realised.
Turbine offline.
Don't know when the other one blew up, but yeah. We didn't get the reactant we needed. Because whoever was in the off-ship bit didn't... They only got 4. I didn't even notice that. The person who went off-ship only got 4 reactant. Ah! We love the game. We have to get reactant. Okay, just teleport back. Nothing we can do now. We'll just go again. We'll just go again, but this time I'm doing the off-ship stuff. Why Venus Proxima? We're not even on Venus Proxima. Why did it home in there? Stupid game. Alright, well, we'll just bring this again. Didn't consume our relics, we just didn't get it. Was there no other objective? No, there wasn't no other objective. Yeah, this is Saturn Space Cadet. Saturn has 1, except for one location which has 2. That's Saturn for you. Hey Berserker, I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well yourself. That's why you board 1 cruise ship. You don't need to board 1 cruise ship, Karokop. You don't need to. Maybe got to trigger up with the heavy artillery. It said there were 4 out of 5 cruise ships. I blew up 1. And then it turns out that the other one was already dying. I didn't know that. And that was when I looked at the reactant. But that was just unfortunate. Alright. Let me head on over to that pulse turbine. Where are we going? Over that way. If I aim that way, that'll get me 6 kilometers closer. And then I'll just fly the rest away. I've got the Amisha Arcwing, so I am not all vulnerable. Basically, I've got Mesmer skin active at the moment. They call it something different here, and I never remember what.
Strengthening enemy craft. Get on board and shut it down.
Okay, so with the pulse turbine, you have to make sure that you are grabbing the reactor. You need to focus on the enemies that are corrupted. Sometimes that takes more effort, sometimes it takes less, but you need to focus on them. Let's take out that. Let's pop that blap over there. Oh, already up to 7, so that's doing well. So you see, you've got this corridor down here where some will spawn, so this is an area you want to go down. Because this is where some of the reactants you'll want will be hiding from you. And there we are. Is Lavos my favourite Warframe? Yes, unquestionably. Absolutely my favourite. I've actually got all that reactant and they still haven't popped the radiator, so I'm going to go out front, or outside as it were. I'm just going to pop that radiator myself. Shouldn't take a moment, there it is.
Expose the second radiator.
Lovely jubbly, let's fly up over to here, pop this one on now. There we go, another radiator available. Someone should be on that. Yep, they're on that. They killed that. Oops, didn't quite get the landing there, but it's fine. Hack this. My bit here is done. I can teleport back now. They're only halfway through the cruise ships. Haven't even killed half the fighters. Well, let's help them out with that then. We go on the side turret here. Seeker volley, and away it goes. That will missile down a lot of the fighters. Okay, we're on 22, now on 44. Yeah, that did a bit.
They are unused to meeting an enemy on equal terms.
51.
Storm is becoming more severe. They have launched fighters.
And that's going to be the last of them.
Has gone bye-bye.
There we go. How are we doing on resources down here? Have we got enough dome charges for everyone? Let's just make sure we got one more.
50%.
Just to be certain.
Enemy fighters are routing.
Whoever's in that seat should have all of the dome charges they could ever need now. They just need to be targeted at ships, and yep, yeah, they are. Will I use Warframe info? Not today. We're close enough to the end of the stream that I just can't be bothered to open it, I'll be honest with you.
Direct attention to remaining targets.
I just can't be bothered to open it up. I'm just going to run in circles for a bit. And dash in circles for a bit. Also, wait for the final cruise ship. Let's run this way. Lovely case of the zoomies. It's almost like this circle here is designed for me to sprint around it like this and vile rush around it. It's almost that perfect track, just about being able to turn. Cruise ship didn't show up to work today? Oh, don't tell me you're having trouble with the cruise ship. Alright. Let's pop it over this way. There it is. Yep.
Cruise ship. Situation evolving.
Got it. And that is how you find a missing cruise ship. Measure Nidus or Cora Prime Systems. I'll take the Cora one, most recent.
Secondary targets eliminated.
I'll take the Cora one.
Fleet is backing off. Good work. We are making a difference.
Beautiful. You gotta go to Space Gate? Alright, let's drop you off then. Actually, no, wait. Space Gate, you should be able to just return to Dojo in the menu now. That should take you out of the squad. You'll keep all of your rewards. So if you just do the return to Dojo now, that'll take you out of the squad and you'll be good. There we are, right? That's fine. Everyone else is still loaded in. Now we've got Battle Lucret, my NPC. Okay, Mordo Cluster, Void Storm. Let's see, what next have I got to bring? I've got Pandero, Garita, looks a bit. These are all a little bit, yeah, aren't they? Let's take the Harrow one, why not? Let's take the Harrow one. Mission failed, but you still get all the rewards? Yep, that's how it works. Because you see, you aborted the next mission, which is the one we are starting now, but you'd finished the mission just prior, which is the one you appear to be leaving. So it's this mission that we are just starting right now that you actually aborted. Because wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
Another job well executed.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Attention. Void storm imminent.
This is going to be worth a bit of endo. Not a huge amount, but a bit. Alright, let's see. Who's where? We've got Cosmo at the back of the ship. Not just there? Oh, that might be on the turret. Let's see, yeah. Railjet gunner. Just on the railjack. So Cosmo is taking that seat. I'm going to leave you guys on the ship. You two figure out where you want to be and how you want to be. I'm going to go do the off-ship objective. Are your Castanas still on the windshield? They might well be. We'll scrape them off later. What did I just... Really? It's destructible and I hit it? Get me on board. I'm going to try that again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks, Sai, you sarcastic little... Let's try this again with a little bit less crashing into rocks. Oh god, I'm lost. Where am I? Why are we looking anywhere but towards the objective? Fine. Fine, I will fly manually the entire way. The game doesn't want me to do it. Yeah, this way. Oh my God, 17 kilometers out. I swear to God, if that thing flies past me now.
Scratch one cruise ship.
We'll just blink away downtown. At least this gives some time to kill fighters, I guess, you know? Fighters, cruise ships, the whole lot. Speaking of cruise ship, one just spawned in front of me. Let's hope that doesn't become a problem. It, in fact, was not a problem.
We have a pulse turbine.
If we could shoot Razorwing Titania through the Arcwing Slingshot, could it punch through Galleon? You know what? Quite probably. Titania is strong. Titania is strong. Flat. That never gets old. Black never ever gets old, chap. Hey, auto breach. Did I miss? No, I hit. There we are. I need to destroy the radiator. Railjack is going to be busy doing Railjack stuff, so I'm going to go out here and do that. So if they didn't have Seeker Volley, they probably didn't have Shatterburst. Alright. On location. 5 reactants gathered so far. I'll be able to grab the rest in a moment. Let's pop this. There we go. Auto breach once again being an absolute babe. 6 reactant, 8 reactant. Popping out. Alright, this one, radiator is probably on the other side. Oh wait, they blew it up this time. Never mind. They blew it up this time. Alright, cool. In I go. How are they doing on their objectives? They just need to kill one more cruise ship. Right then. So before I do that objective down there, let me go up this corridor. There we go. Reactant obtained. They can safely destroy the cruise ship if they haven't already. Nope, they've already done it. I'll just go pop this.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's
Can you make
inside.
everything viable? Depends on your definition of viable. Can solo steal path survival without needing to use life support modules? No. Can kill the Eidolon in a single shot? No. Can do every single Star Trek mission and will be passable enough to get you through most of other things? Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, God. Ugh. I guess an Azure piece, yeah. Ugh. Can Xbox and PC players trade? I don't believe so, no. I don't believe so, no. But then I was also told that Xbox players can't go into PC players' orbiters yet. And yeah, I did that with multiple different Xbox players. Which, to which when I shared them that, they responded simply in all caps, interesting. So, yeah, I'm not sure what they expected, but they definitely did not expect that. So let's head down to the dojo. You never know. You never know. Let's head to the dojo from Railjack, no less. Let's see what happens, shall we, chat? We got 2 Xbox players here. Let's see what happens. For science, as someone uses the white goo from Portal 2. No portals. You're not Nova. We got a few resources there. Not bad, not bad. I don't see the endo drops in that. Did we get any endo directly? Probably not. Alright, well, they are here. So, we wait a moment for us to arrive. Or can I not do it in here? Okay. Navigation. Oh, not what I wanted, actually. I wanted fast travel, but... Fast travel to the dry dock again. Set up a shop. Let's just put a random mod in there. Okay, not that one. Not that one. That one. Can you see the shop? Can you see the shop, Max Match or Cosmo? Can you trade with it? I'm just trying to think of the ways they may not have covered. You can't see me at all. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the shop. I'm completely invisible to you. Interesting. And yeah, I can't see you to trade with. You can see the offer but can't trade with players on other platforms. Alright, yeah, they've thought of it. They've thought of it. We can't do it. Yeah. Cross-trade, definitely not a thing yet, but cross-play between PC and Xbox, we're bros. We're bros. Fresh Prep Power says, I think your Warframe Master Veteran Genius deserves Excalibur Prime for the builds you make. You're my childhood Warframe channel, you and other YouTubers. Oh, thank you. I'm your childhood? I'm your childhood Warframe channel? I didn't think I'd be going that long. I appreciate it all the same, Fresh Poke Power. Appreciate it. Alright, I think it's about time we do a Platinum giveaway, guys. I think it is about time that we do that. So if you haven't already grabbed yourself a ticket, make sure you do so now. Exclamation mark ticket for a chance to win it. Doesn't matter what platform you're on, you don't just have to be on Xbox or PC. PlayStation and Switch can absolutely enter too. In fact, if I check my records here, just very quickly on the whole people who've been winning stuff. Yeah, the last two winners we had on the channel here were both on Xbox. And then if I go into the yet older draws, there we go. Yep, so the last 6 Platinum giveaways we've had PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Xbox. Where are my Switch players at? The dudes behind are doing the meme. They're Xboxing. They're kids. They do their dabs, they do their Fortnite dances, you know, we just leave them to it. One of them might start flossing in a moment, we should probably look away from that. But yeah, seriously, if you're on Switch and you haven't entered, what are you doing? Come on. Represent your platform already. Switch players are a dying species. Ah, they're there. Switch has won the Platinum giveaway before now. Multiple times, actually, but there's just not that many of them, I suppose. Also, Space is saying, can we get Fairy Grendel for the end of stream raffle? I'm going to take a pass on that today, Space Cadet. You have your points back. Freshbrook saying, basically, yes, it was me and Iflin to start your Warframe. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I suppose I've been around, what? Nearly 3 years? Not quite 3 years yet, but nearly 3 years as a content creator. Nearly 3 years. You wish you could floss in game, and this is what I mean about Xbox players. They wish they could floss in game. Anyway, right, I think that's enough time for people to get in with a chance to win. We've got enough tickets. No, we haven't. Come on, there must be 2 people in chat. One more person. We've just got the 68. There's the 69 ticket. All right, now I can close it. I'm sorry, when it's that close to 69, I have to wait for 2 more names. But now we got enough people in. If you haven't got it now, you are too late. There have been over 3 hours and a meme with chance to get in, so tough. Let's see, today, the winner of the Platinum giveaway. It's going to be Sleep Death. Sleep Death. Spelled D-E-T-H, like Death Cube, I suppose. Sleep Death, congratulations, you are our winner today. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch, in your Twitch inbox, in the next few minutes to get a hold of your Warframe username and platforms. Make sure you check out and respond to that message. We'll be able to get that over to you. Sleep Death, congratulations on that one there. And to everyone else, thank you very, very much for joining in on today's stream, but don't go anywhere just yet. As it is a Warframe stream, we are going to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community. It's what we always do here. It is what we always do. You're very welcome, Sleep Death, absolutely. In fact, whilst you're here, if you can, just send me a message now, just so I've got your username straight away. Otherwise, I'll get to you in a few minutes. But yeah, let's see. Who are we going to raid today, guys and girls? Who are we going to raid? Let's see. Last time we did a random raid. You know what, actually? I've decided already. It's been a hot minute. We're going to head on over to the Trade Master himself. Those of you who are regulars on this channel will be familiar with where we're going today. We're going to go head on over to the Trade Master, who, funnily enough, isn't actually trading today. Can I raid myself? I cannot raid myself, no Max Magic, for 2 reasons. 1, I can't. It's just physically impossible. 2, I wouldn't want to. That'd be unfair on you guys, being raided into a channel that's going to stop there and then. Alright, now we're heading on over to, can I spell the name correctly? Yep, there we are. We're heading over to Neonest today, guys and gals. We're heading over to Neonest. If you need to know about how to make platinum, their guides Their guys are just basically how to make platinum. They have you covered there. And otherwise, they're another awesome streamer. So let's go check them out. Let's show them all the love in this community. And I'll see you guys and gals again on Friday. All things permitting. I should be on Friday. Yeah, there was a mark in my head. No, that's clear. I'm definitely on Friday. So I will see you then. Bye.